Dan said, "Sup, ninjas."
Careful, careful, careful with that.
On that one, dog.
Just because you're in Australia doesn't mean you're allowed to say that.
Bro, I'm gonna refresh it till I see us that
Me
we're
too.
live. 22.
It says we're live.
Oh, I caught it too. I caught it just live. That's incredible. What is going on, internet? And welcome to OnlyCops. We are here live with the only other ancient police officer that we know outside of Dad, and that is Chris. He is kind of like it's kind of like watching Mike Tyson prepare for a fight at this point, knowing that this man still technically laces up the boots and puts the badge on every day. So shout out to the longest last. He's like the Brett Favre of policing. Like...
Wait a minute. Never mind. It's too early on the stream for me to say what I want to say about that. So
couch it, and then hopefully we get past the first couple of minutes. We are joined by Chris the Cop. He is. I am the meat between their buns, and we have Bill, of course, running the Tuesday streams at his rightful place at the top of the stack.
I mean, at this point, I run every stream.
Dog, I'm saying. I do want to give Sailor George the first place prize for indeed being first in the comment section. We also have Hardy. Shout out to what's becoming a very active person in our Patreon group. The Dan Hammer didn't even crack the top 3 technically, as far as comments is concerned. But I do thank you.
That's why he had to make that one comment.
Yeah. Poe, we haven't seen Poe in a hot minute. It is good to see you, homie. Michael, Brian Miner's here. Mr. Toastar, I think that's a refugee from Chris's channel, I think. The Greatest G, Police Explorer Pug with an H at the end. I don't know. Maybe there's a different pronunciation for that. Kendall Thomas is here.
Pew? It's probably Pew.
Pew? Is that?
I would think. I don't think it's Pug with a silent H.
I ain't that good at English, dog. Anyways, Shannon Rice, it is good to see you. Also, another becoming an OG in the Patreon group. Sparky is here. Sparky, you behaved today. Zeus is here. I am monotheistic, so get the hell out of my chat. Notori Simu is here, and the Boomstick, which I respect the name.
Wow. Yo, Chris the Cop, love his content.
Oh, wow.
He makes content?
Do you make content still, Chris?
You know, every now and then I'll throw a video out there.
Question.
Gotta keep them happy.
Yeah.
Did you do an enforcement action last or produce a video for YouTube last?
Ooh. Produced a video.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh, I got one for you. Hang on. Did you produce a video or give someone a write-up last?
Oof.
Produce a video.
Really?
Wow.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
I'm here for it.
I also would like to thank, just because I passed it and I realized I did, Chris Kaufman, the creator of quite literally the greatest ROE on the planet. I
True.
love him.
Anyways, P-U-G-H is Pew. You're welcome.
Pew. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's what we have Bill here for.
But I do enjoy Pug with the silent H.
Pug with the silent H. He's going to write that out like Blank does every time he changes his name to something obnoxious. Pew.
All right.
Well,
anyways.
It's not like we haven't re-nicknamed people. I mean.
That's true.
Dude.
Oh, wait until you hear some of the nicknames that we came up with while we filmed yesterday.
Oh,
actually, would Chris be a double W?
He would.
I think he would.
Oh my God!
I had to go on it for a second, but yes, I think so.
Oh, this should be good. This should be good.
Anyways, for all of you that are inquiring minds, literally yesterday, God, we spent like 10 hours filming, maybe more. It was a hot minute.
Yes.
Filmed a bunch of The Rookie. I think we also did
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Now we got
Oh,
2
cool.
episodes into that, and then
That's actually where your nickname came from, Chris.
that is
Oh,
exactly
Brooklyn,
where your nickname came from.
they did a
And
good job on that show.
It was
actually
funny.
it upset me how much more realistic that was than
Right?
The Rookie.
Right?
Because I watched it, getting ready to roast it, and I was like, they're all wearing vests.
Dude, the fact that they don't wear vests in The Rookie
It's kind of
bothers me
wild.
so much.
Yeah.
Which
But
is
the only
an LAPD policy is shall wear a vest. It's not
They have to.
optional.
That's a part of the uniform. That's like issued to you even before you're leaving the academy, probably. Like you're probably being tasked on wearing it while in training. Like it's a weird deal.
Yeah.
Well, today in the academies today, so like when I believe it or not, when I went to the academy, there was no vest. They gave you a loaner vest the last 2 weeks of the academy to get used to it. So when you went back to your department, but when my daughter went to the academy, you actually have to enter the academy with your department vest, not even the loaner. You got to have your department vest because they want, and that's it. It's 24/7.
Yep.
So yeah, and LAPD definitely is it's you shall. So yeah, it is frustrating.
It's a weird thing to miss.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
Because you can tell. Like, you can tell when they're not wearing vests.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan Hammers did enough chit chat.
I don't think Lieutenant Dan Hammer is going to be in on tonight's stream. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he will be, but
I think don't we have an episode of Blue Bloods? I feel like we did.
Well, I don't think we've done Blue Bloods yet. I would remember Tom Selleck's mustache.
That's true.
The one episode I watched of Blue Bloods is the one episode where I was like done with Blue Bloods.
Wow. We also did
Always
Sunny in Philadelphia, which
we did a clip from that. So Morgan said they found us on Twitch and asked why we don't stream over there. I don't really know the answer to that. I think we tried, right?
I think the issue is the complexity and the load that we're putting on our setup here, as far as because like if we Twitch here or if we stream here, we can't necessarily simultaneously do it on YouTube. And then if you do it, you're having to, because you're coming from one stream source, you are now splitting your output as far as you're going live. Same thing if you're recording and streaming simultaneously, you're asking your GPU to do more things.
Yeah.
It's really just longevity. And then like that's also a second set of comments that you have to keep track of. And we want to engage people. This is an easier and more concise way for us to keep track of the people in the chat.
Yeah. Everyone keeps commenting that they're wearing vests in the Rookie. And I'm telling you 100%, they are not wearing vests.
Promise.
Like, they might be wearing tank tops, but they're not wearing vests. It would look so much different.
Here, Dad's saying if he can join, of course.
That's gonna kill the cameras. So
I didn't think about that.
So you have to give me a second.
Oh, you're good. We're giving a second. Dad deserves his rightful spot here.
Well, he needs to get in, so I can change it.
Tom Selleck Mustache Rides is a nickname given in our Discord. Shout out to how wild our Discord is, or has been, should I say? Anyways, today I believe we're looking at patrol vehicles. For some odd reason, the Discord asked us for it, and when you're part of the Discord, sometimes you get what you ask for. We're going to be evaluating different people's patrol cars, and I guess in terms of did we name you Theo Chris? Oh my god!
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
I do.
Bro, I just saw it because like I moved my mouse and I watched his little like name pop up. That's hilarious. Like wiggle your mouse over Discord, Bill.
Yeah,
it shows up.
It's there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Sparky said they are not. You could see the outline if they were. You could see the outline, and also they would be like inches bigger front and back.
Yep.
Yeah. There's no hiding a vest.
Like even the newest vest technology. Shout out to Warbirds. They're getting a free shout out today. I got to see their new vest, and they found a different material to weave with Kevlar, and they reduced the thickness of soft plate armor or soft body armor by like 50%.
Oh shit, that's
thin. That's a lot of percent, right? And that's gonna be beneficial. I think that future police generations will get a benefit of probably less weight. You might have more mobility because like Kevlar doesn't really fold very well. So you're just stuck with like a weird brawl. It's the best way I can describe it if you've never worn body armor before. But even that you would see under the thickest shirt. You'd see that under a jacket.
Yeah.
Well, you know, so here's a quick thing. I was talking to the law enforcement tech advisor for SWAT.
Oh, yeah.
And we were talking about their Under Armour shirt that they wear, right? Well, they decided to go ahead and let them wear they started off with a long sleeve. Well, because the actors were getting so hot, they switched it to the short sleeves, which is something that LAPD doesn't wear. So it's just one of those things. They made up this shirt for the actors because they were bitching and complaining about how hot it was. It's like, well, what about you give kudos to the real operators out there that have to wear that shit for real in 100-degree weather? But no, let's make sure that Shimu or whatever the hell his name is, is tactically cool.
They don't have to deal with like the swamp ass you get from like like randomly opening up and you getting.
Chris, when can you come to Texas and film an Officers Reactive like us doing SWAT episodes?
To be honest, probably June. I mean, since that's it, so I'll have some time on the.
I'll let you stay in my guest room.
Yeah,
dude.
We outside of your door. Keep it from.
We have got so many requests for SWAT to do Officers React. We need you in on some of those.
We'll sit down.
Yeah, I'd like that. I would love that because I just can't. I can't. I'll take their money to be in their episodes, but I just can't watch it.
Dude, it's so bad.
That's the second most outside of Greenlight because everybody wanted us to do that. If you guys haven't seen it. But SWAT was the most requested other one.
Yeah.
That people.
And honestly, like the Rookie isn't terribly inaccurate. Like we're being nitpicky, bro. SWAT is horrible.
Horrible.
There's nothing remotely accurate. Like
Shannon asked if is there really anything actors could be, or do you really think actors could be real cops? I think some could. I do believe in the entire scope of actors that you could get somebody that could be a police officer.
Well,
the ratio of cops that could be actors versus actors that could be cops is lower. I think there's way less actors that could actually do the job.
You remember Leave It to Beaver? Wally, he became an LAPD police officer.
No kidding.
After acting, he became and then he retired as a motor officer. On the Sandlot, the actual kid who was the main actor, that guy, the Benny the Jet. He actually became an LA City firefighter, but his brother, who plays Benny the Jet older at Dodger Stadium, was a police detective for LAPD.
Wow! Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's not forget Steven Seagal.
We're not talking about him.
Keith. No, Keith, you open your mouth for 1 minute.
No.
He goes, but
I'm not talking about that psychopath.
Prime example of Hollywood law enforcement.
No, he was still just an actor playing a cop on his own TV show. That's all that was.
That was.
Who was that?
Steven Seagal?
Oh,
let's not even go there.
I'm telling you, dude.
Was that in Louisiana?
Yeah, it was in a parish.
Yes,
in Louisiana.
I think it's like Baton Rouge Parish.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I
watched some of those episodes and I was like, oh my God, they're horrible.
They are.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to look at
had enough of this. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to do this for you guys tonight because y'all put so many videos in Discord I couldn't ignore it. Y'all are a bunch of dorks. I'm just telling you that right now.
Yes.
Police cars are about to get a new look during the state of the NYPD today. Commissioner Sewell said the department has been exploring new designs, and today is the first time any of the changes are being made public. The new cars will include a green stripe that looks like the NYPD flag and a revamped interior, as well as a 360-degree camera system.
It is the 100-year-old flag of the NYPD that we are putting on those vehicles. I think it's a nice, positive step forward. We are always endeavoring to make our communities feel as though that they are part of this mission for public safety. Anything we can do to bring them to us, to make them feel comfortable speaking and sharing with us is always a plus.
Another change coming to the outside of the cars is a QR code. There it is. It is linked to the NYPD website.
I'm not sure.
And the police put out this picture on social media from the 60s, back when they used patrol cars that were in
that's
fact
a badass
green and
patrol
white.
car right there.
This is a Plymouth Fury from the 5th Precinct.
That's
NYPD
pretty cool.
says cars were changed to blue and white in 1973. Like we're watching an old movie.
I like that throwback.
Why did they just go with that color?
It's a different shade of green on the newer ones, but I like it. It looks fresh.
Yeah.
Looks.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like NYPD has bigger problems than
the color of their patrol car.
their flag or the color of their like. I don't know, dude. Like how many cops retired from NYPD in the last few years?
Sparky, thank you for the super chat, but he said hashtag Steven Seagal is a real cop.
I'll
take your money.
Sure.
Respectfully disagree.
It's fine. Yeah.
He's over here. He's a grandstand.
Why don't you do some open records requests for me, and find one real call that he worked,
I'd like
and
to see it.
then I will tell you that he's a real cop. I will agree with you.
I would fight Steven Seagal in real life.
I would say that Chris is more of a real cop than Steven Seagal.
Spicy snafu. It's good to see you, friends. Okay, what is this?
Bro, this is the greatest patrol car, okay?
Body's ready.
This is the one that you get scared every time you see.
I tell you what, that's a serious bumper.
Bro, you see that white hood? You are definitely getting pulled over.
If you see white and black in Texas,
oh, dude,
it's too late already.
Yeah.
Like
Dude, I
bro,
gotta admit, that's pretty badass.
It's simple. It's clean.
That imagery. Even while I was a police officer, I got nervous when I had to go through this in Texas.
I did not speed on I-35.
I was gonna say you're on 35 South, and here he comes.
Also, that's
like
the best
these
video
follow.
because there's no talking. They just did like a walk around of it.
I do like,
but like
you see more of these patrol cars also coming with those full wraparound.
Fort Worth has them a lot. Has a lot of them.
And it's for pitting, so that you're not damaging like the body of the vehicle. It's going to protect your radiator, going to protect your wheel well,
especially down here at the bottom,
dude. Yeah,
like all of that.
And I bet that's all steel.
Well, it might be aluminum. Steel would be pretty heavy.
Yeah,
because all it needs to do is just protect it from going too far into the body. What do you guys drive, Chris?
We have majority is the Interceptor, but we still have some Crown Vics.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What's the year model? Lucky.
The Crown Vics?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Like 2004.
I was gonna say early 2000s.
I bet they run pretty well though.
But they're starting to go down. That's the problem. They're starting to. They're
because they've probably got like what 300,000 miles on them.
Yeah. There's a couple that are over 2K, 200K.
Heavy miles.
Police Explorer. I get more scared of GSP. It's because you've never met a Texas State Trooper. Probably. Morgan, I'm glad you caught us live. Sparky is still, he's like LeBron fans, where he's feeling that Seagal is the GOAT. But he said he's done, which I appreciate his commitment to chaos there.
Yeah.
Thomas gets an immediate downvote for having the Axon logo in his little thing.
What do you want? 5 minutes?
Give him a minute. I'll give him a minute.
Damn, just like that.
Come bring your negative.
Did nothing wrong.
This is probably. Is this the first time we've seen Thomas?
It is.
Wow.
Unless we love you.
He timed him out.
Wow.
We're starting off on a good foot today.
I'm sorry, Thomas.
Is this a Camaro or is it a Mustang?
This is a Camaro.
I
think.
Yes.
Looks like a Camaro.
Is it?
Looks like it. Could be wrong though.
No, that might be a Mustang. I think those rims are Mustang rims.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of those lights because they're not going to do much. But
Mustang.
Oh, it's a Mustang.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. They did ruin the new Mustangs by making them look way too much like Camaros.
Camaros, they're like almost identical.
Oof.
God, dude, look at that. The radiator floor, like extra.
Yeah.
That music's definitely getting us, dude.
I remember.
Right.
Let's
My
talk
bad.
louder. I remember when CHP California Highway Patrol went to the GTO 5.
Oh.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
The only thing that would bum me out about this is not having a backseat.
I mean, this is strictly a highway car. Like,
Yeah, this is just a
this is.
This is to catch
Oh.
fast people.
Yeah.
Bro, it's an automatic.
Mm.
Get out of here with that.
Well, I mean, if it had to have an MDC and all that, like, I don't know that you want to be shifting gears if you had to have an MDC in there.
Where's
But
the
if you're
MDC?
not-
Probably just do everything over the radio.
You're probably right. Because what are you gonna do? Like, look someone up? Maybe you probably just do it to dispatch. Someone in highway patrol, let us know.
Now, to be fair, it has to be an automatic so anyone can drive it.
True.
Big killer. Thank you for the super chat. He said, "Vote for Brandon Herrera." In it's the 23rd. It's not the sector or precinct. What is that?
It's a district.
District.
District 23 in Texas on May 28th. God bless you. Thank you for the super chat, and that is a mad-based request. Yeah, go vote. Hey, he delivered on the AK-50.
Yeah.
That's like a 10-year project, but he delivered on it. Shout out to you, boy.
See, I remember the early 90s when DPS had Camaros where their interceptors. They were standard, of course, not automatic, but yeah, nothing. They did not transport. They usually stood by for county or somebody to come.
My job is to catch you.
Somebody.
It's like a bite dog. I don't do paperwork or nothing. I just catch you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. So awesome.
I mean, that's really all you need. Like, you have a few of them. It's really all you need.
Yeah.
What's this?
I don't know.
Where is
Crime scene van? No.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we may just listen to these on mute, to be
999?
honest.
That has to be. Is that
It's
British? I was gonna say it has to be. Yeah, it has to be England.
Yeah.
A sat nav? It's just a fucking Garmin. Chill out. My God.
That's incredible. And they have an in-car phone, dude. Virtually the same as the radios that they have.
Oh, so it's just their radio?
99. Oh, so they can call police?
Interesting. Turns on the blue lights.
Mm.
Oh, and the siren. Bro, could you imagine getting a traffic stop with a van? Getting
Dude.
pulled over by a van?
Depends on what's in that van. They do have jump out boys over there in Europe.
I guess so, yeah. Those are the only cops that are allowed to have guns.
Well, they have manual buttons for on scene. That's kind of cool, actually.
Well, they probably don't have an MDC.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Because our MDC had that button.
Yeah, I don't know what low power would be, but I like that if you could
We had a
dark
low
out-
power button.
Well, we could also do like where you kill all your lights.
I never hit the
Still.
low power button on our light bars, though. I don't know what it would do. Dan said those radios are shit full.
On the extraction cell.
We're pretty blessed. We had some.
Ooh, when in 999 mode, pressing the horn activates the siren. That's pretty fucking standard everywhere.
Yeah.
Welcome, Chris the cop.
I hate stupid shit. Oh, look at it's a webcam.
It says most police vehicles don't actually have dash cams. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they went Axon. That's
There's a
reasonable.
logo.
Yeah.
Yep. The axis of evil.
Thanks for watching.
The
You're
Axis of
welcome.
Evil, is that what you call it?
You're welcome. You're very, very welcome.
I gotta take
Where
you
is
guys' word
this?
for it. Remember, I never wore one. So
Next time, only cops, watchers, stick to American
Hey,
patrol cars, please.
listen, we have got a lot of requests for us to watch international police videos.
Oh my
The
god.
problem
Oh, look-
is every time we watch that stuff, we get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Dan goes, "Oi, where's my LTR? Where's my LTR?"
Did you put it in the Discord there, Dano?
Yeah, Dano. Oh, gotta change his name to Dano. That's incredible.
Sparky said the low power just makes the lights less blinding at night. Well, that's no fun. They're bright for a reason.
I was about to say, at nights when I want them at their brightest.
Yeah, I want them the brightest. Yeah.
You know what I would like? So we saw this in Paw Patrol where they had like an automatic like cone dispenser. Which is
dude.
Could you imagine if
we have those? They're called rookies.
That is true.
Very true. Rookies and cadets.
Yeah.
But if you could like pop flares, like if it would dump.
Oh, that'd be sweet. Like James Bond.
But as you're pulling up, you would just like get to one extreme and then like cut across all lanes to like drop a flare. That sucked.
Shut down the whole highway with flares.
Dude.
Did you ever make the mistake of kicking a flare?
Yep. Yeah. Sure did.
Only one time.
Right. Yep, because you only have to ruin one pair of pants.
Yep.
Yeah. Only once.
I threw a flare at a car one time because the car almost hit me. I chucked it right at their windshield while it was lit.
Yeah.
I was so mad. They came like this close to hitting me.
Oh.
I was pissed.
I forgot I was on a bridge with a grassy knoll one time, and it was not raining. And when I set my flare down, it rolled.
Oh, God.
Up into and a fire sergeant looked at me like, dog, for real? And I was like, sorry, you're here though, right? Fortunately, the way it landed, we were fine. But I was like,
jeez. There's like a fire ban in effect, and Josh is just over here throwing flares.
I've had a few rookie moments in my life.
Yeah.
That's why we're rookies, right?
Yep, that's right.
Oh, is this Ford LTD?
Oh, dang.
Oh.
I'm not going to risk it with the music.
Yeah,
this is the old Crown Vic.
Yeah, dude.
That's the 80s.
I don't really care what this guy has to say. So
I guess this is like a promotional car. God, he takes good care of that car.
Yeah.
That's a detailed car.
Dude, that is old school, man. That's Adam 12 shit right there,
look
man.
At that.
Adam 12 shit.
That's a real engine.
I'll tell you what. I bet those rode nice too.
Probably.
The rickety is like, bro, the Chargers. The Tahoes were nice.
The suspension on those things, man.
Dude, like the like from I drove all the way from like as old as maybe like a 2009 or 2010 Charger all the way up to like a 2021.
Remember the Impala? That one Impala? We had that out for was it
like traffic stops or whatever? It's like
it was Ford LTD.
No, it was driving, remember? Somebody blew it up with cones.
Right.
They brought it out for us to do the driving course with, and someone like hit like 50 cones with it, and it had to get towed off the lot. That's pretty cool.
That thing would weigh a ton. Could you imagine getting T-boned by that in an intersection?
No.
R.I.P. dog.
Dude, I bet he's like a volunteer PD guy, like a citizen on patrol deal. But he's retired, so they let him wear his uniform. That's what Chris is going to be here in a month.
All right.
All right, just be warned. This is terrible audio because all you're going to hear is wind.
I don't know why they don't wear mics when they do this shit.
Or like, just don't add sound.
Hi, folks. How you doing? My name is Greg Luca. I'm a New Hampshire State Trooper with New Hampshire State Police, Troop D, out of the city of Concord, New Hampshire. And today,
I'm glad you pointed that out. That he's a New Hampshire State Trooper with the New Hampshire State Police. You know what? I'm so glad that he was able to tell us that, because I was not going to figure that out on my own.
Context clues.
There's no lights on the roof of the car. We have other cruisers with lights on top of the car. We have other cruisers called ghost cruisers, and those cruisers are black with subdued decals.
Yeah, I don't either.
And the decals are
looks kind of silly.
A light gray on a flat black car.
Hello, I'm a Los Angeles police officer with the Los Angeles Police Department.
These are fast vehicles. This piece of equipment you see right here is called a push bumper. In case someone's broken down or there is a crash on the road, we are able to push.
Now, if he would have said, I'm Trooper so-and-so with the New Hampshire State Police, I would have been okay.
Also, my PA system.
You know he's just nervous being on camera.
Yeah, I know.
Also makes the sound.
But I have to be the asshole that I am.
Hey, listen, I do like I do like that their license plate says "Live Free or Die."
That is kind of cool.
Although I don't, I'll have to look into New Hampshire politics to see if that's actually how that state votes.
I hate
I thought that was Kentucky.
What?
Is that Kentucky?
Was live free or die. I don't know. If I'm getting mistakes.
You think those rednecks could come up with something that cool?
For the different tones of signs.
It was shouted
As you walk around
The other side tickets.
on here, you can see my spot.
I don't need to listen to this guy talk.
I'm also not a fan of the gold buttons on
Nope.
their leather gear.
Hate that. Hate that.
We actually had silver buttons, and then on my own, I bought the leather gear with the subdued, the buttonless, so it's on the inside.
Yep.
I like that.
Primo. Oh, I think I have. Oh.
Yeah, we get it. That's your little LiDAR radar thing. Good for you, bud. Yeah.
Yep.
It's made of glass.
Actually, but buttonless is the way to go. If you have to have polished gear, right?
Yeah.
Go buttonless.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
I forgot.
Now we're talking about his gear.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that's what he keeps in his trunk.
Well,
Can someone remind me?
25-minute flare.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I was just saying, can someone remind me on what agency he's with?
I believe it's New Hampshire, Chris. I believe.
Thank you. Hey, what about those pockets, man? Look at those pocket colors. The two-tone pocket.
That's kind of cool, actually.
I don't hate the uniform, for being honest.
The shirt's nice. I would do away with the buttons. I think the buttons look kind of goofy. If he was like a lieutenant or higher and wasn't doing real police work anymore, then maybe. But
I'm not sure I like the tan. I think green and black would look good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a fan of keeping plates and equipment in your backseat.
Sparky said he super chatted, "This is a police car with police things."
Yes.
Kenneth,
in case you were wondering, yeah.
Kenneth Kinsfather said, "Why does he look like he turns his body cam off and talks with the knife hand? He turns his body camera on to yell at his kids with the knife hand. Listen, he wants everyone to see it. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure they have body cams.
Yeah, because he would have it.
I'll see one.
For him, yeah.
This is an old video. Also, I think his registration said 2020. So,
dude, look at that pocket knife. That's a knife.
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Oh, good job, media lady. We really want to see you standing in the reflection of the car. Gosh.
Is that like a breathalyzer, probably?
Some people. Yeah, I think
it is.
I do like their patch, though. That is a nice patch.
The badge is killing me, though.
The
painted badge. Ugh.
It's also, I call them the Nazi badges because they have like an eagle or something weird at the top.
Oh, like the eagle on top.
Yeah. Dude, that's what we started with. The eagle badge. That was my first badge. Was an eagle badge. Eagle top badge.
Where'd y'all get that design?
Yeah,
it was the old badges. They're all eagle tops.
Hey, it makes a lot of sense for you being in California, if we're being honest.
Yep. And then they went to the ovals.
I know who your governor's hero is. So
Biden.
I was gonna say Hitler, but
further back, you had an Austrian
or Stalin.
For a while.
Lady, get it together with the camera. My God.
Well, I think Schwarzenegger's father was a German soldier in the war.
He was. I watched the Schwarzenegger documentary, and they talk a little bit about it.
Sparky says PIO lives matter.
I guess.
Thank you for the super chat. Also, Sarah, that zoom in was for you. Yes.
Hey, okay, so here's a prime example. He's wearing his vest. Look how
look at how
that's a vest.
Yeah. That is a vest on.
Yep.
You can't miss it, dude.
Yeah. I think this is a sin. Were you ever a handcuffs on your
No, dude. I wanted my handcuffs on my person.
I'm glad everyone here Wait, Keith?
Negative, sir.
Okay, good. We're all self-respecting.
Cuffs stayed on me when I got out of the car.
So I would have a third pair of handcuffs in my duty bag.
Or in my bag, yeah.
And that was only if I needed a third pair of cuffs. It was a
I needed another
It's a
officer.
rough day. Well, you know, if you have to double cuff somebody.
My thing too is oftentimes like.
Oh yeah, look at that. He's a man. Look at the way look at his radio. That's a man's radio right there.
That's how you know he doesn't actually work any calls.
Yep.
He's able.
Look, a fucking way to key up on your radio. That's not a PA.
Hey, he's able to do police work with one hand with the radio and one hand.
Yeah, I do a lot of things with one hand, Chris.
Don't make it your mom joke. You need to chill.
I'm being good today, okay?
This guy's credibility just went up with me.
He's losing credibility with me the way he's holding that microphone. He's like covering it with his fingers the way he's holding it.
Also,
he's gonna show Josh right now how he holds his button.
Yep.
His emergency button, because he always needs help.
He's gonna remind me that he's from New Hampshire.
Hey,
a police officer.
Did you guys ever do that to your buddies? You walk up to them and like, "What's this button for?" and push their emergency button.
Yes, I did.
I fucking love doing that. I'm code 4. I'm code 4.
Dude, one time I did it to myself. I was readjusting my handpiece, and I had it clipped to my shirt, and I went to open my door, and the corner of the door just barely caught the emergency button on my handpiece before I hadn't even signed in for shift yet. So they're like calling me on the radio, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm fucking 10-4. Leave me alone."
Leave me alone.
I busted.
What is that? Oh, look at that, man. That's a state trooper
cool.
right there.
Yeah.
That's
That
nice.
is very nice. Our auto sites could do it. So we had an automatic ticket writer thing.
If you ever wrote tickets.
Yeah. I wrote like 10 whole tickets, okay, in my career. All right.
Not when I was riding with you. You didn't.
I don't know.
Neither one of us wrote a ticket.
I was about to say, dog, you'd be casting stones out here.
I wrote enough tickets while I was on Southside, okay?
I bet.
See,
That's all
these
there
guys
was
normally
to
take.
do.
I was gonna say these guys normally take their cars home, so their car's their car. You know, it's like they're.
Oh, that'd be I guess it makes sense. I didn't have. This is kind of cool. I like his little organizer on the passenger seat.
That is cool. No, I do like that.
I just had my duty bag, and I would hang my my fanny pack IFAC, like the big one that I had. That would hang from there in case I needed it.
No, but that's nice because stuff's right there, so you can get it.
Affidavits,
Yeah.
domestic paperwork for the 50,000 domestics you're going to work that week. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be nice. That
Shannon, I am being good. Salty is just my natural level. I haven't made a single your mom joke. I haven't made fun of Chris for being old. What else haven't I done tonight? I don't know.
Chris's mom.
Sometimes, yeah. Well, that's later. The night is young.
The night is young. What the hell is this?
Are we done with this guy?
I think we are.
That's his. That's his LiDAR, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like his LiDAR.
Because they have front and back little
that's kinda
setups, so they get
Never
speed
had
while they're driving.
Makes sense.
Holy
My
shit!
gosh, how old is this guy?
Bro.
They need the Explorer back. Okay, don't play the video yet. All I'm picturing is, "Hi, my name is Charlie,
You're not that far off, so.
and I'm with the Pasco. Wait, hold on, no. I'm Officer Charlie with the Pasco County Sheriff's Department."
Look,
What?
he's on SWAT,
It's like SWAT.
Hey, Chris,
Oh.
I bet he's taller than you.
He probably is.
and he's a corporal.
He's a corporal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he's actually pretty tall if he's taller. Maybe it's the angle,
Look at the car. He's tall.
but if
I
he's
do
taller
also-
than the Tahoe,
Dude, look at that fucking Sam Brown. He's also has a waist of a fucking 10-year-old because look at that. Totally wrapped around him, dude. There is like no fat for him to like.
well, I mean,
He doesn't have keepers on. He got shit on him.
my arm is bigger than his leg, so.
Yeah. Hey, but I like the green currently on this uniform. That's nice. The sheriff's badge is always I've always found county badges adorable because they're like the little star.
Yeah, the star.
But they look better than the Nazi eagle.
Yeah.
ones.
There you go.
It's true. All right, you ready to hear him talk?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
There you go.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jeremy Hickson.
You
I'm currently
weren't
the
far
Senior
off.
Advisor over the Sheriff's Office Explorer program and assigned to our Community Engagement Bureau. Today, we are going to showcase
I hit the nail on
something
the
that we
head
get
on
asked a
this.
lot about, and that is
Pause
our
real quick.
agency patrol vehicles.
How is their Explorer program guy a SWAT operator? What the fuck?
Part-time, bro. Part-time.
Anyways.
Also,
whatever.
maybe he just got that medal for going through SWAT
like
school.
the SWAT school. He's not actually
Like he's SWAT certified.
by that. Yeah.
This kid
So,
is
today we're
skinny
gonna kinda
as
show you the
fuck. Though.
features
Look at
and-
that. He has a vest on.
He
and
does
he's
have a vest
still-
on. You can
And
see it.
but look at his vest is not even surpassing his Sam Brown.
Yeah.
He is thin as thin could be.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
You
good for
think
him.
no. Calm down. No. There's a difference between being healthy and lean and being
I gained
skinny
23
as
pounds.
fuck. Yeah, well, guess what? He's probably 20 years younger than you, so
He also gets a pass because he has a handpiece and he's not taking his radio off his belt.
true. He's getting less of a pass for that hairline, though. It's probably time to hang that up.
Yeah, it's time to give it up and just shave the head.
Yeah, you're not fooling anybody there, pal.
He's got a nice little comb over, dude. He-
and
he-
what's included within our patrol vehicles.
what?
But a little fun
Also,
fact
not
that
gonna
not a lot of people know, our sheriff's office, we have 1,250 vehicles assigned to us. And so that ranges from specialty
Damn.
vehicles, patrol vehicles,
It is Pasco.
vehicles that go
Yeah.
into
I do like
different
the matte
environments
color
for
they
different
went
situations.
On the
And
black?
so
Yeah.
each of them encompassing different
That's very
tools and-
nice.
and different resources
Pasco in
for
Texas?
us to be
Florida.
able to provide services to
Florida?
Pasco's
Obviously, so big.
Pasco's one of the
All right,
live
so the very first
PD
question we're going to tackle is
counties.
the
Okay.
appearance of this specific Tahoe.
dude. I want to give credit to a Texas department, Mansfield's patrol cars. Those are nice.
ultra-based.
Dude.
Yes.
All black, but they have a blacked out American flag on all their Tahoe rear windows.
Nice.
So it's like an all black Tahoe, and then the back window has like a matte black American flag. Looks so nice. Like
Look nice.
their patrol cars are sweet.
I do my grocery shopping there just so I can see them.
That was our neighboring agency. Those were very
They didn't
nice
help.
cars.
Well, I was on North Side, so that's why they didn't help. I was like, they didn't help me for shit, but
They didn't help me either. Don't worry.
Okay. I don't think they were allowed to.
So
mingle
as I
with
alluded
They
to
weren't.
earlier, I'm actually the senior advisor over our Explorer program. So this Tahoe is actually assigned to Explorers.
Somebody
and
check
it's
his hard
wrapped
drive.
to promote the Explorer program. But it has all the features and the appearance of a normal patrol car that you would see any
Am I
deputy
wrong?
sheriff in Pasco driving. You have the arrowhead, the icon. It says sheriff, and so. Another question that we get asked a lot is the lights features and why we have so many lights. And so traditionally, for patrol vehicles, you would just see the standard exterior light bar on the top. And while those are very bright,
Yeah.
they provide lights for the rear of the vehicle as well as the front of the vehicle. In this case, we have all of our lights are interior, and there's a couple reasons for that.
I like how
One,
many
it
lights
allows
Fort
us
Worth
to
has.
install
They have light
more
bars,
lights. So
lights on
as
the
you can see
pillars, lights
throughout
on the
side of the
windows, lights
vehicle,
on the running
we've
boards,
got
lights in the grill,
pretty much
and on the back.
top, the middle, the bottom.
Like Fort Worth
So
lights
it
their
allows
cars
us
up.
to increase the visibility.
That must look
of
cool
the
at
patrol
nighttime,
vehicle.
Oh,
especially
dude.
when you have like.
Also,
They're so
longevity-wise and
sweet.
maintenance-wise,
Like you see them going down the highway, like
lights aren't
in a
getting
chase or
exposed to
something, or
the
making a traffic stop,
environmental
and it's
factors
just like red
weather,
and blues
rainfall,
emanating
dirt,
on the
debris and
highway.
everything.
It's so
it
cool.
paints a
You know
clearer
how cities
picture,
cause light pollution?
allowing
Their
more
cars-
motorists and
Their
people
cars,
to,
they are
see
the pollution.
lights. What I really like
They also have
is
those
the,
nice push bars that wrap
tracer
around push
lights.
bar on their
So
Tahoes.
Oh,
in case
okay.
we use the patrol car to block an intersection or a roadway, whereas the traditional light bar would just pretty much have a strobe right here, that's all motorists or people would see. We actually now have
strobe? What are you
trailboard
talking
lights
about?
and lights throughout the side of the vehicle,
Just like a
so
light
to increase its
Is this
visibility.
dude a cop?
All right, the inside of the patrol vehicle. So
Dan
it's
said
just like
there's
any
lots of
other
pictures of
vehicle.
his
You've got
mom.
your steering wheel, your accelerator, your radio, your
Sure.
air conditioning, because it is Florida, so we do need
Medic Ray,
AC.
what's going on, homie?
But because this is a
Everybody's
patrol
on light.
vehicle, it has a lot more features.
There's definitely
that
no
allow us to do
kittens
our
on his
job.
hard drive. for
And so
sure.
probably the first thing that we want to cover is the most
I
notable
like
and the most
their
obvious is the laptop stand.
Head.
So
Yeah,
every patrol
that's like
deputy gets
their
issued a laptop.
logo,
It's a
I
fully
guess.
functional laptop. This allows us to access
I
our
love that.
MCT or
Look
our
at that.
mobile
God we
computer
trust.
terminal. That
Josh, your
allows
mic
us
is
to
cutting
access
out.
information about calls
America.
for service that's being
I don't
reported
know
to
if it's your
dispatch.
gain
And
or
so
what.
that allows us to look at who's calling, the location, the
Yeah.
address,
Keep
any
talking.
information that the caller
Look
is
what their
providing.
patch says. We
So
fight
before we
as
even
one.
get on scene
Based.
to the
Based.
call, we already have a picture of what might be happening or what's going on. We have an in-car radio, and so this allows us to speak and talk to
What's that?
other deputies that
What's
we're
Blank
working
Forge
with,
saying?
as well as
A Florida
dispatch,
in a star
other
on the truck.
entities such as fire
Detective
rescue or other
Chris?
different
Huh?
units within the sheriff's office. So
You were asking
we
what
utilize
state
this.
this is?
Oh,
Is this Texas?
So
There's
within
like a
the center
Florida.
console, we have the lights and sirens
Chris is still
ask what
stuck
they-
in New Hampshire, dude. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Like,
control box or the module. This little switch right here
very
allows
clear.
us to change
Dude.
what lights are activated.
Is there one
and where
siren
they're
and light bar
activated.
company?
So the very
Is it just
first
Wayland?
switch, that turns on the
They have a
rear
monopoly
lights.
on the market?
So only the lights
I
on
used
the
to
rear of
slam
the
that
patrol vehicle, your red and blue lights will get activated. Your second switch, that'll
Yeah.
turn on all the red and blue lights throughout the front of the vehicle, the sides of the vehicle, as well as the rear.
Cruise lights.
And then your third switch, it'll actually same red and blue lights, but
Explorer
also
post,
activate
huh?
the
So you're not a real cop.
visor takedown lights in a strobing fashion, as well as the
I do kind of
headlights.
like the little like.
And so this is what allows us to activate our,
Yeah,
our
one
red
says
and
you're
blue
quiet.
lights. Our scene
quiet?
left, that's
Yeah.
our pretty much
Bro.
our bright lights to
I
the
don't know what
side
to
of
do for
the
you.
to the
He said
patrol
check your
vehicle,
Discord
specifically on the
settings.
left-hand side. Our takedowns. So we've got two different features. If I press
I have
it
you turned
once,
all the way up
it'll
on
just
my
turn
end,
on the
but I don't
white
think you're that
lights
quiet.
on the top visor lights. But if I press it again, all
It
the
seemed okay
lights
to me.
in the front of the vehicle get activated.
He may be coming through
including
quiet,
the,
like
the
through
lights in the
OBS
grill.
too, though.
Bro,
And
that's
so the scene right, that'll turn on
like at
all
100%
the
volume on this.
lights to the right side of the vehicle white, so it can illuminate that area.
How close is your mic?
Scene rear, that'll turn all the
Like
rear lights
here?
that are the
Like
back of the patrol car
I don't
white.
know.
And then
5
scene
inches to my
front,
face, maybe less.
this allows us to
It's just not
activate
coming
our
through
red
very
and blue
clear.
lights in a
it
steady
hooked up to your
strobe
Zoom?
manner, so it's not
Yeah.
flashing.
Huh.
We have a couple directional signals, so
We'll have to
in
mess with it.
case we want
I hear him
traffic
fine,
to
but I'm
divert to
listening
the
on my
right
phone.
or to the left,
Yeah.
we can actually change the flash pattern on
You
our
were
rear
fine,
light
and
bar
then, like,
to
5 minutes
indicate
ago, you
which
started, like,
direction we
kind of
would like
fading
traffic
in and
to
out.
go. We've got 3 different siren options. We've got
All right,
a
I'm done
wail,
with this
a
guy.
yell. Anytime you get to see the back seat of
Okay. Yeah.
we're
You
done
want to you want to show me the back seat? I get it, perv.
Wow.
Wow. Leave it to Michigan to post a fucking cell phone video of their patrol cars.
Call these blue gooses. Depending on who you talk to, which old timers, there's two variations of the story of how they got their
That
name.
stupid
The first variation
red
is there used to be
dome
an old touring
I
company.
hate it every time I
called
see it.
Blue Goose Bus Lines that had a similar type of color.
I do
chart.
love
What
that
the hell
they
is
haven't
that?
they haven't changed it
that
ever.
they used to rev up the engines of the very
I
old
know,
patrol
with the
cars,
stop.
and when they revved up the engine
The
and
hood
took
is
off, it sounded like
pretty
a honking of
egregious.
a goose. So, but ever since I came in 1990, the blue sergeant's called. Here is
There it is.
made
There it
especially
is.
for us. The color scheme actually from all the car
That's on
manufacturers
every
is
state
police
patrol
blue.
vehicle. Every
So this is a distinctive color to us. And until just
You know,
about
I'm
5 or
okay with
6 years
tradition,
ago,
but sometimes we just need to
purchased
move
one of
on.
these vehicles after they were decommissioned
Dude, I
from
don't
our
think they've
use.
ever updated
It
it.
was in the contract that
Same
you
blue,
actually had to
It just has the
paint it
Michigan
before you could drive it again.
emblem. Same big red
Unfortunately,
light.
something that got us all a little bit upset is when these became lease cars, we kind of lost that right, and now they get to keep those color blue on there. Over
Yeah,
here is
I'm not-
our boot shield,
Sierra
kind of
Tahoe.
reminisces back to
Yes,
the old
Patrick,
days when we were
it's
mainly
Chris the Cop.
motorcycle troopers.
Yes, yes,
this
it
used
is.
to have one of
It
these
is indeed.
shields over the
I know
top
no
of
one has
the
seen him on the
front,
internet for a long
tire,
time,
and
but
also,
we
had a
made him.
spotlight on the over-
We dragged him out of his
over
office
patrol
and we brought him
cars,
here just for
and
you
these
guys.
vehicles actually
guys did.
light up, and they would light up, and you pull and you do a side stop is what it's called.
A side
they
stop.
light up and they pull up next to the patrol
So many
car,
weird
the
things
patrol
that some
car next to
departments
the
have.
Citizen,
Dude.
and that means you're getting
They're like
pulled over.
committed
So
to
it's
it.
kind of before the
Yeah.
lights.
Like hand
So,
mics. That's
Yeah.
so weird.
we kept this as tradition.
Yeah.
But when you
Like,
get out
not
to the
using
more
a hand
northern
mic.
coast,
He's
a lot
also-
of
he's
times
also
when
like
you're handling
semi-automatic
911
pistols.
calls or
They're
in
dumb.
Northern Macomb or Northern
You know?
Oakland County,
Why
when
don't we
you
just
pull
use
into somebody's
revolvers?
Yeah. GPS is dumb.
Yeah.
I have my messenger pigeons. They'll find me.
What's wrong with messenger pigeons?
Stop, Keith! Don't you dare! What's wrong with messenger pigeons?
I don't know.
Not a damn thing. Oh, I did watch this. This thing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is that a Range Rover?
Screens,
No.
rescue drones,
This is a
and
special that's made
Dubai
just for them.
Made thing.
So on this channel, we've had Dubai's record-breaking police boat.
I think they just spend money for fun.
Dubai's
Well, I mean,
police
they
supercars.
have an insane amount of money.
And today, we're filming the
That's what they
newest
burn in
member
their
of the fleet,
fireplaces.
the Giyad.
Money.
And you can read their faces? Yeah.
Wow. Watch what's gonna happen.
Oh, could you imagine when that technology gets here to America? People are going to lose their fucking minds.
Yep.
As they should.
This right
As they
here
should.
is a 360-degree
That would get
retractable
paintballed
camera.
so
Now it's
quickly.
super cool because it's got face recognition.
Imagine
it
that,
reads
like, New York
license
and
plates.
Detroit.
It can tilt,
We need
it can
less
pan,
cameras, not more.
And it streams
Yeah.
live to the
More
command
coming,
center.
unfortunately.
Just like the
So
government.
when the
Less
car
is more.
actually stationary, it
Hey,
can zoom
1984 is
50
here.
times in to whatever
Bro,
spot
I think
they want
so.
to zoom
I think
on.
we're past
That's
it.
not just there for decoration. The UAE has been ranked the
I think
safest
even
country
George
in the
Orwell
world.
would be, like,
4 of the top
shocked.
7 safest
Yeah,
cities in
like,
the world
this
are
is
in
not
the
what I
UAE,
meant.
according to
Yeah, I was playing around, guys.
Number one safest, and Dubai coming in at number
This was
7.
fiction?
In fact, the crime rate in Dubai, if rounded to the nearest whole
Look at
number,
that city,
is
though, man. Look at
0%.
that.
That's
pretty
calculated by
bonkers,
measuring how
dude.
many
Yeah.
crimes are committed per 100,000 people, and it always
They do have
falls
like
to
0
0.2
crime
to
there. It's kind of,
0.4%
or at least they
across
don't
the board.
report their
Over
crime.
at the front,
No, I
Well,
think they
you
have
get your hands chopped off
they
for
have
stealing.
very low
cameras for your
crime.
facial recognition,
Dude, littering?
your license
Like,
plates,
you
all
get
of that.
At the front,
jacked
we've got the
up for
name of the
littering.
car, Giyad. This car is actually made in the UAE.
Well, they
by
actually
Dubai-based
have
W Motors. They
penalties
came up with a
and
car
punishments.
called
Yeah.
the
That's true.
Lycan. You
that
can
are
see
that
car
are
jumping
that
off a
are
building in an old
you know
movie
when you look at
called
like
Fast and the
I remember I was reading an
Furious
article about some guys that were arrested in China for narcotic trafficking.
Yeah.
They were being hung, whatever you want to call it, 10 days after they were arrested.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine seeing that in your rearview mirror.
I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you have
Your heart's stopping. Trust
solid
me.
evidence-
All right, so let's continue to the side.
Yeah, 50%
I
of it is
don't know.
actually 3D printed. The
I think you should
interior
get like
and
one
exterior.
appeal within
This
a
car
year
looks
and then you
great.
get
It's a police
executed.
car, but it looks
That's a
awesome.
discussion for another
Nice-looking cars is the
stream.
theme
That'll
across
be a
Dubai's
theme one,
police
yeah.
force. We've seen
Ooh,
Dubai
yeah,
police
right.
Bugatti
We'll wait till you're
Veyrons,
retired for that one,
Lamborghini
Chris.
Aventadors,
Oh, I'll say it
Lamborghini
now.
Uruses, Audi R8s, McLarens,
You're talking to
Ferraris,
a guy who lives in a
Supras,
state where the
Bentleys,
fucking governor
and
put a
even have plans
moratorium
of
on
incorporating
the
a
death
Dubai
penalty.
police
It's true.
cyber
Yeah.
team. Safe to say, this is the coolest police car fleet on the
Dude,
planet.
the Tesla trucks
But
are
actually,
so
at the moment, there's only
ugly.
10
I
of those
can't
cars
do
on the
them.
road, but
Yeah.
they've ordered another 400. This is actually the wide-angle side view camera.
I don't
let's go over to the
understand the
Three
side
cameras, 1, 2,
cameras.
3.
I guess
They can
maybe
flag
if
you
you
down
want a
if they're
better-
looking
it's
for
like
your
an
license
improved
plate.
dash
They
cam.
can have Face ID.
for traffic.
No, they're all Face ID, dude.
Ready?
Oh, that's weird.
That's all facial recognition
You have a
stuff.
drone, and this is customized with thermal
You have zero
imaging. It's got a
privacy.
bunch of different
Dude,
features.
that's right,
It can
true.
fly for up to 30 minutes, but it's also got a speaker and a microphone, so like they can make announcements.
It's like Minority Report.
You're under arrest.
Yeah.
Now,
They-
this is
they
something
probably
that I
actually have
never seen in a
precogs
police
there in
car before.
Dubai.
Maybe.
This was
You remember-
What's going on?
It's a
It looks like
decent
spider
seat.
web.
Do you remember when the United States used to actually be the forefront of technology?
He's agitated.
Yeah, I also remember when we used to be free as well.
I'm agitated.
Yep.
We still need to be nice and seatbelt him, right? Instead of me going
No, we
over,
don't. That's why it's called the
agitated
waffle.
Criminal.
Stop.
No more. Smart seatbelt system.
What did you say?
Done.
And she's out of reach.
He's
Sorry, I
ready.
can't hear you.
Now, one of my favorite features is the passenger side screen. Super
Oops, was that
loud,
my
super
outside
golden.
voice? I'm
You
sorry.
hardly ever see this in any other cars. Now,
Yeah, I
all the
don't see
images
this
you
in
see
mine.
are actually footage from all the cameras. There's
Yeah.
massive monitors.
Every time we let an old
What's
person
cool
on this
about
damn
it, it
show.
actually links to this iPad. If you
Dude,
check
there
this
have
out,
been
this is
Hey,
the drive
I
I could be
monitor.
I could bring a little Night Cop 35 to the show.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Foreboding.
Look at that town though. Look at that. That's just mesmerizing looking at that city.
That's kind of bonkers, dude.
So
yeah.
this is computer generated, but there's some
News from Dubai
there's
has
some
hit the
more
world,
Dubai stuff here.
and the world says, "Wow, I don't believe it.
Yes, Brian,
But here is the proof.
I'm sure some
For
of
the
those
first
cameras
time,
also do
the
LPR.
Dubai Police Special
Totally.
Cars
Oh,
Unit
definitely.
lets TV crews go on patrol with them for this Motor Vision
But see, what
World
what a lot of people have to remember though is there is no Constitution. There is no 4th and 14th Amendment. So they
Police
can.
work's got to be pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Motorola, baby. No.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch this whole thing.
Oh no, that's Motor Vision. Never mind. I thought that was Motorola.
Oh, it looks like the Motorola symbol. It's very similar. Yeah, so they have a Camaro.
These guys aren't armed.
I noticing that. I was just gonna say that.
That's kind of bonkers.
Maybe they're not allowed to have their gun because they're doing
No, I didn't see
Video.
anybody with a gun.
maybe they don't have guns.
Oh, it's like a special unit.
Maybe. Only the prince is allowed to have a gun. Oh, look, there he is.
Dang, that's a nice HQ.
Yeah.
Bro, straight up
Dubai is
NASA.
probably one of the most safest cities in the world, and I have a lot of respect for what the Dubai police do to ensure the safety of the public.
I love my city. I love how everything works in Dubai, really. And the police is one big plus in it. When you walk out of the airport in Dubai, you feel safe from that first second. Whether you're a 5-year-old child or an old man,
But
you still feel
correct
safe.
me if
in
I'm
the
wrong.
city.
Wasn't Dubai, and I think it was
Year by
Dubai that
year,
had
more
the
people are coming to
terrorist
live in
attack
Dubai.
where
But
they
year
made
by
multiple
year,
attacks
the
on multiple
already
locations.
low crime rate is pushed further
They hit
down.
some mall.
Major
Yeah.
General
And
Khamis
they had 2 or 3 different
Al-Mazina
teams
is the
of-
second in command
to-
and explains how Dubai
to
Police
basically
does the trick.
screw the authorities up on which way they should go or where they should send their resources.
تعمل على إبراز الجانب دائما في ما ذكرت مستوى مدينة دبي
There's pros and cons
كدولة حضارية ذات
everywhere,
مؤسسات
right?
تتعامل أيضا بالجوانب
Yeah, that guy looks like he's
القانونية
earned
في
as many medals as I have.
Yeah, dude. Keep going on the radio. That guy's stoked.
Like, that's Bill's brother in Dubai.
A large part of putting supercars on the force is to promote the Dubai Police, and it works.
Yeah.
Press from all over the world come to Dubai to report.
It's not a great patrol car.
نحن كمدينة دبي مدينة مرشحة لإكسبو 2020 ونحن حريصين على استضافة هذا المؤتمر فلا بد أيضا أن نوجد جانب يتعلق بالجوانب التسويقية للإمارة بالصورة
Chris is like,
نقدمها في
maybe
ظل
I'm going to retire and move to Dubai if I can have a uniform like that.
الجانب هذا طبعا أخذ
I'm digging his ribbons.
الجانب التسويقي الجيد من خلال وسائل الإعلام من خلال ما تم التطرق
Bro, that's a
على
tiny
اعتبار
man.
المدينة تستخدم أو شرطة
He
المدينة
only looks
تستخدم
wide because of those shoulder
سيارات قيمة
pads.
مالية كبيرة جدا وإن شاء الله هناك أيضا سيارات أخرى سوف تدخل الخدمة قريبا يعني خلال يمكن أسبوع أو أسبوعين وتكون أيضا
They have to wear skirts.
Yep. Talk about it.
God, that looks hot. Didn't it look hot?
Oof.
Oh,
I would
Ferrari?
Yeah, Ferrari.
Oh.
I don't even know how they got it. I'm surprised Ferrari gave it to them.
If I have, you know.
I guess you throw enough money around.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just wonder how, like, if you pull up like 4 or 5 officers out of Dubai PD and put them in Detroit,
They would.
then took some Detroit PD cops
They
and
would.
put them in
Yeah.
Dubai.
No.
That would be a fascinating.
That would be a fun switched.
Call it like police switch.
Yeah.
Or police swap.
Yeah.
You know.
Like the old.
Your Hollywood friends recommend that we'll do the show.
Dude.
The old wife swap show.
Yeah, like that, but with
Cop swap.
Cop swap.
There it is.
How about you and I volunteer to go?
Oh shit!
Go be Dubai cops.
Yeah.
Producer Juan's here.
Is he?
Unacceptable.
No, don't let him in. I've already changed the cameras once.
Here with Guardian Fleet Safety, we're back with another episode. Got a 2017 Ford F-150 SSV. It's got the EcoBoost engine. Just want to show you real quick what we got into this.
Hold up. I'm here for the Patrol F-150. I do like the Patrol F-150.
Yeah.
Give them Dubai ROE.
We got a heavy
Oh my
duty
God.
Go
That would
Industries
be
push
cool.
bumper. It's got the bedline coating on it. It stands up real well.
Producer Juan looks like either A, he just got out of bed.
He did.
B, he has a good one going.
That'll be in like 20 minutes.
We got M-Powers
Or 3, all of the above. Bum, bum,
On the
bum.
front windshield here, we have a sound-off signal interior light bar. You can see it's got really good off access even on the corners here. And then the M-Powers down on the push bumper gives this a lot of intersection lighting. This here is a great example of how versatile these sound-off signal M-Powers are. Mounting on the side of the body here, all you have to do is just draw a real small hole and they stick right on there. They're not coming off. Can't do that with any other lights on the
Who
market.
said small hole?
On the back taillights here, on each side we have a single sound-off signal undercover. We obviously have a pair of M-Powers here on the tailgate. And then in the back window we have a sound-off signal 8-head traffic advisor. It's red, blue,
so
but it's
this is
also
like
amber when the traffic director
It's
is
a DNR
activated.
truck.
Because this vehicle is being used as a conservation officer or game warden vehicle, they requested some additional lighting on the tailgate here.
Did you guys
So if
know
they're
in
working at night,
California,
you can see the game birds or some of
your
these fish or
doors have to
something
be
like that.
white
So what we did here
to
is
do regular traffic
we have
enforcement?
LED
What?
rock lights in here, and then we have a waterproof switch here.
Have
So
to be
when they
white.
Turn this switch on. they have
So
light
you
here
can
and
have an
here
all
that
black
projects
car
out here,
that it could still
and in
do
addition
traffic,
to
but its
that,
primary function cannot be
the M-Powers
traffic.
go to white.
So the
when
vehicle
this
code
tailgate's
says
down,
vehicles
and they're working here,
that
let's say they
do
had a
regular
deer
traffic
or an
enforcement or
elk or
can do
something on the
traffic
ground here,
enforcement
they're able to
must
see
have
that
a
too.
white door.
And then this is hooked up to 2 hours time, so
Very
if they have the
funny.
vehicle
Weird.
off or
Gotta love
something like that,
California.
they can come back here and turn this on within 2 hours
Why?
of turning the vehicle
Yes.
off. So here in the
Why?
back of the
Because-
F-150, we have a custom cage, single prisoner partition.
So if you look at
Again,
CHP's
DNR
interdiction
use,
cars, that's
they're
why
not
they're all white.
arresting a lot of people, they're not transporting a lot of
That
people.
makes
This
sense.
is sufficient
Yeah,
for
that
what
makes
they
sense.
need. We have a Centena dual weapons rack here. And then underneath this seat is where we have our power distribution center. So simply lift this
Sue
seat
said
up.
that is
and
the
here we
dumbest
have the
thing I've
radio
ever
amp
heard.
down
Well, it
here.
came from California,
And then our
so-
power distribution center
yeah.
that's nicely tucked up underneath here. So again, it's not in the way. Even if somebody's sitting here and their boots
I love how the
are
chat's
muddy,
roasting this
it's not
guy.
gonna
He's
reach
not
up
even
here.
a
It's on
cop.
that higher platform.
I know, he's
He
like a
works-
rep.
Label. It's
he
just
works for
very
the company
easily
that
serviceable.
outfits
They
the
don't have to
vehicles.
take a console part to get to any fuses or anything like that.
He's a
So that's just a
salesman.
good example of the next level that we take these vehicle installations. So here in the interior cabin of this F-150, you can see we got a well
Crazy.
thought out,
PA,
easily usable
Motorola
system
handpiece
here.
for your
You can
radio.
see
No,
this
it's the
exterior
same
light bar
thing.
from
They just use
sound-off
one
signal
mic,
really tucks
okay?
up there nice. It doesn't really
Jeez.
block any of your vision.
You're
You
so
got a watchguard camera
you're so
system here. They don't make a
2019
bracket
thinking
for
you
this
need
F-150,
two
so we actually had to do
microphones.
some custom stuff up here, but
Dude,
we're able to get the mic pack
that's
up
all
here as well as
California
the
cars.
display.
2
And that
mics.
camera tucks
One for the
behind
radio
mirror
and one for the
nicely.
PA.
Not in the
Right now we
rookie.
have a Premier
Nope,
mounting
not in the
system,
rookie.
console
In the
here.
rookie, it's just
We got
one.
WatchGuard DVR
You don't
right in the
need,
console here, so it's easily accessible. We have a sound-off signal
Juan, you're
siren
quiet
controller here, and then
tonight.
obviously the customer-provided radio.
I'm quiet in your
Yeah,
customer
you are
doesn't have the
quiet.
docking
Yeah,
stations
you're
yet,
quiet.
but
Quiet,
we,
sir.
obviously we have our Gamber Johnson platform here, the Mongoose arm for them to
Yeah,
put
you're
that on
better.
once they do get it. And then we also have our Gamber Johnson armrest. That's
Yeah,
got a
but
brother
I'm allowed to.
PocketJet 723 printer in
Y'all are
there.
supposed to be nice
So they
people.
can easily
Yeah.
doubles as
Josh's
obviously
issue
comfortable
was his
armrests, and they
settings
can also
have
rip off
his
their
input
citations.
volume,
All right, you can see we got the white
as automatic,
off-road
and so
light
it
firing
cuts
here, as
out
well
when he
as
starts
the
talking,
takedowns
and
on the interior light.
So it's
bar.
only-
Just kinda gives that
It's
only
overwhelming
picking
white
up-
variability
light,
of his
shining
voice,
out
yeah, it's
the
like
front,
Got it.
allows these guys to do their
Producer
job.
Juan
They're
has
bouncing down a
sleepy
section
voice.
line road or out in the middle
Yes,
of
he
the woods,
does.
They can
I do.
see, and that's the
Bro,
most
I
important
took a
part.
nap.
You literally
Again,
just
all
woke
of these are
up.
going to be different, whether it's
And then I slept through
construction,
that alarm.
EMS, DNR, fire, state patrol. Everyone's got a different need and different. They need to utilize this equipment differently. So
Sarah,
try
we
to
don't
work
pay
with
you
the
at all, you
customers, find
pay
out
us.
what their needs are and give them a setup that's going to work best for them. Thanks for watching,
Pay
guys.
us to be nice.
If you guys
You can't afford me. Where's the echo coming from?
Oh, sorry. I think that's my phone.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you supposed to use your PA mic in order to call dispatch? Yeah, definitely. If you're on the Rookie, that's what you do.
I need you to click on the video. The fastest way to go from 30% to 10% body fat.
Where? Oh, this one?
Right?
Dr. Mike Diamonds?
I'm just kidding.
I'll send that one to you if you want it.
I already screenshot it.
You're going to need it in retirement.
You're not going to like what he has to say, I promise.
I got to drop 23 pounds.
That's not going to be that much percentage body fat for you.
No, I just got it. You know what? That's what I do, man. My whole first month of being retired, I'm fucking getting myself back together.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Oh, here we go. Demonetize.
No, Shannon. You guys don't have enough money to pay me to be nice.
Oh God!
This is
when we go,
quite honestly, the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
I wouldn't even know that thing was pulling me over.
I wouldn't stop. I'm gonna outrun it.
Yeah.
The battery's gonna die before I run out of diesel.
Dude, you can literally outrun it by running.
Josh, you're not making any noise now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's put the big guy in the small car.
All right, I will allow all of you to roast him. Please.
How about now? Is that
yes.
better?
That's you actually sound
much
good.
Better.
Okay.
Please, here. I'm going to pause it right here. I want you guys to give me your best roast.
I don't know what's bigger, him or the car.
Him, definitely.
Roughly, yeah.
It begins and ends with somebody not 50 plus having their cell phone on their waistband.
Oh my God, he does.
Begins and ends there. Keith?
I'm not touching this.
Keith is removing the clasp off his belt right now.
Hey, Dad can do what he pleases. He did his time. I think it's inherently a terrible idea to have an EV fleet vehicle.
Yes.
That has to be in service all the time.
Ask Beverly Hills. They were in pursuit with their Tesla, and their Tesla ran out of juice during the pursuit.
Dumb.
I will never, ever. I don't care how fast the Tesla is. I don't care how much technology they put in it. I'm never giving you a car that can be shut off.
Yeah.
Remotely.
And let's say you got like the Samsung version of that car, right? So you didn't have to have the plugins and the ecosystem for it. The problem still becomes if it's a commuter car, that's one thing because I'm only going to drive it an hour or two a day tops, right?
I mean, a hybrid is one thing, right? Gas and electric.
Oh, yeah.
That's. I mean,
Brilliant.
if you have to drive like an hour to work every day, I guess I get it, but
imagine just even being an Uber driver would be problematic because you have to idle a lot, you have to sit in a bunch of places, you don't necessarily get to pick what your end destination is going to be all the time, and how long it takes to get there, and what happens if traffic happens.
Yeah,
as a patrol vehicle,
and like how much time are you spending at charging stations versus?
Well, but like imagine a crime scene, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean...
Like, you know what I mean? Or you got to block traffic for a fatality?
Also, how would all of the extra accessories work? Because you already have to add batteries to regular vehicles to be a patrol car. That's why this thing only has like these tiny little lights.
That's the only way, dude.
So you're going to take a Tesla that already has 6 batteries and you're going to add more?
Yep. I'd rather have a horse.
You know what? I'll have to send you guys... I'll have to send you the video of the city I live in. They just put into service their first all-electric fire engine.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense.
That's counterintuitive.
But you should see the backup system just in case it goes down. It's like, then a diesel doesn't need a backup system. You know, it's just like so what you're saying is EV will fail. That's why you have to have a backup system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your house is going to be on fire, and then when the firefighters get there, their fire truck's going to explode and be on fire.
Dude, imagine that explode.
That sounds like an episode of South Park.
Man.
They killed Kitty.
Oh boy.
He couldn't even iron his cargo shorts for this video.
Right?
Also, no socks and shoes.
Okay, so their product placement or their brand. Why is it?
It's your generation wearing Crocs. That's the problem.
I buy that.
Why is there what, Keith?
I'm just wondering. I didn't know. That's just side markers behind that plate?
Yeah, this is.
Well, they can't run many lights because this thing is gonna die.
Wait, they have to use their tail lights for it now? It's like,
well, most patrol cars do that.
or is it just that like those little lights are taking up so much power that it can't properly
I bet those
power
little
them?
lights run off like AA batteries that you got to change out.
Nathaniel said this guy sitting in the car alone would drain the battery alone.
This poor guy did not sign up for this.
Dog. He's probably an engineer. We're just roasting this poor guy.
He probably makes more money than all of us put together.
Well, hey, listen.
That's why he deserves this.
He's eating better than all of us, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is, right? I'll have the filet mignon, please.
Bro, somebody clip that. That's incredible. That's got to be on the soundboard. Good, I'll have the filet mignon, please.
Oh, man.
I like when they incorporate the flag like that.
Yeah,
I like
cool.
Speak up.
I thought he was gonna hit a rock.
Just blows it up.
That's in the Middle East one. That's not in the States.
Is it going to be the same guy?
Joke?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, Luke here with Guardian Fleet Safety, checking out a brand new 2022
Luke's from Minnesota.
Ford Interceptor utility for the Winthrop, Minnesota Police
Oh, that's a
Department.
nice detail, dude.
Just finished this thing here today. She's going to go out for delivery
I also like
yesterday.
the little hubcaps.
And
Yeah, I like the
just want to show you a couple
troopers
of unique things on this that
a lot of
you
county
may
guys
not have
do,
seen
but
on some of our other videos.
That's what we have.
But before we get into that,
They're nice.
make
I like
sure
that
to click that subscribe
I like
button
the light bar,
and the
too.
notification button.
Yeah,
so
the
you're
little
getting
sub-views.
notifications on all our new videos.
I think it's
and then also,
stupid
you
to
have
not
to
have
check us
one.
out on
I like
Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. There's a ton of content on there that you're not going to see on YouTube. So you're missing out if you're not following us on Facebook. All right, let's dive into this.
I love the graphics though when they put the flag in it. It's
Oh,
just
it
so
looks
unforgiving
awesome.
America.
That looks cool.
And it fades and it's subdued. Like, it just
Yeah.
looks really good.
I like the faded look. Sometimes they don't do it right, but that looks great.
Yeah, that one looks really good.
The distressed police is a little goofy looking, but
Yeah.
everything else for.
That looks like it came off Canva, but
Yeah, 100% came off Canva.
I
Just
like
proving that it was not a phase, Bill.
yeah, it's true. You're right. All these videos have freaking music in them.
Yep, every single one.
Oh, they're all promotional videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should all be royalty-free music.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's why I got 14 strikes on my last video.
Really?
What?
Yeah. I have 14 strikes on my last video.
Do you still have a channel?
God.
I'm contesting it. I said, I know OnlyCops.
There you go.
Drop mic.
Our PA mic in the door.
Oh, that's nice.
There you
Now, what I
go.
really wanted to
That's
show you
kinda
here
smart,
was
actually.
PA in
two
the
different
door?
things. So we have our
The
Gamber
only
Johnson,
downside is
Bro.
console.
can't reach that.
An armrest? You get an armrest in your patrol car? That's awesome.
That's kind of hot. I'm here for that. And it's a
We
dedicated.
got our
armor.
Gamber Johnson
Yeah.
docking station. We got our Stalker radar. But one of the new products from Troy Products that we really love is these new movement arms. Unlike some
Well,
of the
in
other movement arms
Minnesota,
on the market where
not that much crime.
they either have these
That's
crappy
nice.
little screws you got to tighten that come loose after a while. This one has basically locks into place wherever it's at. And it's super heavy duty. So
I can get behind this vehicle.
It may
That's
not
very
look
cool.
as stylish as some of the other ones out there, but it is rock solid. And then you can easily rotate it.
Oh, dude, look how nice
to wherever you want
rotates.
And then it adjusts here, so you can adjust the tilt and all that. But what I just really love is that, again, if you're a smaller officer, you know, you can bring it all the way to here to basically right in your lap and type, and it's going to stay there. Some of the other ones on the market,
so nice.
you can get them to this point, but then they click,
I put it on my lap,
all the way in there.
like,
The problem is,
I'd lean back, put it on my lap, rest on the steering wheel, and push the screen all the way back, so I'd have to type like this.
Computer close to you, then that's not great at all. So,
like the little center.
Anyways, that's an awesome new product from our friends at Troy Products.
Oh, they got a card reader
for the license, I bet.
We got our watch guard camera system up there.
The tips.
And again,
that's pretty
wireless
cool.
mic mounted up high.
Thing.
Don't put it down here where it's
Well,
going to
you
get
guys,
coffee
you guys
and
have seen the new technology
spill
in
your
the
big gulp on it.
2025s that
That's a no-no.
if you are parked and your windows
we
are
have a
rolled down, if
dual
someone walks
Satina
behind your
weapons
unit,
rack
your windows start rolling up and
here.
it alerts you that someone's behind you.
The other product that is really excited
the new
to show you here
Ford
is the
Interceptor has that tech.
Troy Products.
That's cool.
Oh, dude.
Single prisoner partition.
Oh, look
so
at
this
that.
is a brand new
That's
product
very nice.
that just came out. This is actually the first one that we've ever installed here at our shop.
Look at that.
And yeah, it
That's
went really
kinda
good,
cool.
and we're really impressed with it. So what it does is it and I'll show you on the other side here. So it takes out the center seat, so you can put equipment right here.
10 out of 10. We'll
So you
get
can put
arrested.
med bags and all that stuff right here.
10
You still
out
have
of
a
10.
seat
Dude, this
for
would be such a nice
transporting, you know, if an
patrol
officer is
car.
riding along or
Yeah, it's
something
actually
like
a
that.
good setup
This is the nicest one by a mile.
so far.
Single
Yeah.
prisoner.
Yeah.
Now this comes as a kit, okay? So this is going to come as we come back to the backside here. I just want to show you this. This is going to come as one kit, so you don't have to buy a separate back and then the single.
It's nice
case.
everything
All one
is
piece here.
like
And I
tucked
like that
up
it covers
against the
the
back
cargo
seat.
windows.
Yeah.
Not only does that offer some extra protection, but how many times do you have?
Oh, and see,
like,
look at
a
that back
carabiner
box right
or
there. That's
something
where they run all
it
the
would be
electric in there.
wonderful to just like
So
clip
ours
something
used to
on your
it used
from
to be
your
a
spike
big
strips.
like it used to take up half
you know,
of the
again,
back
little
of the cargo
doodads.
spot.
You know,
on
cops
top.
love that crap.
That's nice
and
that
a
it's
lot
all
of times
tucked
it's
up
sliding
like
all
that.
over the place. So here you could literally just clip stuff right to there, and it gives you kind of a mounting platform, which again, that's
very
very well
cool.
thought out. Here's on the actual prisoner side.
Safety.
So you can see they give you a plastic seat, so you don't have to buy a full plastic seat. You can just do this half plastic seat. Got the cross-pole seat belts. Nice little window to, you know, see
be
up
a
to the
good
officer.
boy.
That's only for the compliant.
While you're on your way to jail. So, yeah, all kinds of fun stuff.
It's only for the compliant prisoner.
Okay, checking out the back here at the electronics box. You can see we have all our electronics
Wow,
back there.
that's very nice.
Professionally done.
Cool.
Fuses are all labeled. Everything's in one
I'm
tight
sure a lot of
spot.
fleet people will love that.
I
Dude.
bet they
So-
saw that and immediately got like a engineer
That's why
boner
people
for
come
that.
here
Yeah.
and use us, because our installs don't suck. All right, folks.
You don't
thanks
lose
for checking
any
this
trunk
out.
space,
Again,
so you
not
can
to beat a dead horse,
install
but you need to
those
be
really
following us
cool,
on
like,
Facebook.
you can get your
You need to be
Pelican
getting
case in
notifications
there,
on YouTube.
your,
So don't be lazy.
duty
Do that.
bag and
We have a ton of vehicles on
that's
order. We got
badass.
Yeah.
That was top
Okay.
tier.
That's
Let me
actually
get
good.
to my
That's
Explorer.
that's a good setup.
That was by far the most. It made the most sense from a patrol standpoint.
And this was 2022.
Guardian Fleet Safety. Juan, add them to the CRM.
All right. What was it?
Guardian Fleet Safety.
Fleet Safety. We're gonna reach out to these guys.
They have
That's
less.
fucking.
They
cool.
have less subs than we do.
We'll help you grow your channel, dudes.
I would like to set up demos.
Ooh,
Yeah.
their website's nice.
for them. You know, just be like, hey, dude, come down here and do a demo.
I like their logo
Well, they're
too.
pretty far away.
So me.
Minnesota.
Said they did
How again?
Minnesota, the Dakotas, Iowa, and
Tell
Wisconsin.
them they want to take over Texas.
Oh, they
Sergeant
Joe-
Dan's,
Joe Blow said I had a half stiffy. I build computers.
Yeah.
Dude, that cable management was.
It was nice.
Yeah,
I
that was
usually-
pretty sharp.
I have to stare at my own PC, and it doesn't look like that.
Yeah,
Like
not quite.
A homeless rat put my computer together.
Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for
Don't
tuning in
talk
again.
about
Nate with
Juan like
911
that.
Rapid Response. On today's vehicle showcase, we have for you a 2022 Ford Police Intercept Utility. This model is a hybrid unit. Vehicle's been upfitted for the North Hopewell Township Police Department, a return customer of ours. Much thanks to them for reaching back out to us.
These people
for the
really need to
upfitting
buy a
purposes of
mic
your vehicle.
for their videos.
We'll start off aftermarket equipment. At
I
the
just
front.
actually
Enabled.
bought a few on Amazon
Retail side at
to,
the rear,
you
the
know, to do
headlights,
videos with my phone,
mirror
but
caps.
you're mic'd up.
Light bar is a
Well, now there's no
capability.
excuse because now you can go to Best Buy. Back in
Yeah.
my day.
You can go to Amazon, dude.
Back
You
in
can
my
go-
day.
I'm just
Side
saying, like,
rear
I mean,
window,
you
wheel
could
and
still go to
T-ion
Amazon
duo,
back in the
red
day,
blue.
but
hideous
now you can go
colors,
to Walmart and
dude.
buy a lav mic that'll hook up to your phone.
Also,
Looks like a rejected.
And at the rear of the vehicle,
Like Hot
we
Wheels
have an
logo.
aftermarket.
it looks like they
gas
tried to
washer
do like
installed.
a tear, like a
Surface mounted on
vinyl
either
tear.
side
It
of
looks
the license plate.
awful.
Another pair of wheel
I
and
think the
T-ions.
chief lost a bet.
Duo red
with
blue.
the chief
Open
over.
up the hatch.
And it's like
That's the lower
brown
hatch
and
trim.
yellow.
This is what the back of ours used to look like.
And then
Yeah.
inside, we have a cargo solution.
Man, I had to
OPS
use
public
bungee
safety.
cords to strap my stuff down in the
It's a
back.
single drawer.
Well,
Yeah.
Very
on the
easy
back of your
operation.
horse, you mean? Or-
Smooth operation.
The back of the carriage.
Storage up
The
top
back of the
with,
carriage.
Hey,
rails on the
you
side,
got your
put a
really
cargo
good joke
strap
in
over
yesterday,
there,
okay?
if you needed to store anything up there and keep
The
it
back
secure.
in Keith's Day, they had
we
that
have,
thing where it was like four
plenty of
patrol
mounting
officers
or
carried the
storage
sergeants in the
space
middle.
underneath that unit as
Cleopatra
well.
style.
Oh yeah, a litter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they
We
have a
a front recess
partition.
panel partition.
That's kind of nice.
That's cool. The only downside is when you have like a highly
And the
combative
transport
person,
seat
you just
with-
gotta lay down.
Outboard seatbelts.
Tell
And
me
this
you
is
don't
Pro
fight
Cell,
people that often.
So we do
without
have that
telling me
poly
you don't
divider.
fight people that often.
Splitting
I mean, you'd have the same
splitting
issue in the
transport
last one.
seat in two, so we can have
100%.
two
That's
separate
that was my only
occupants
critique on
in
that
those
last one.
areas.
It's like, I still want a full
Steel window bars.
But
to protect
honestly,
us all.
if they're that combative, maybe they transport them by
And you
EMS
can
or
take a
something.
look inside here.
The patrol car presence of the last one would make you less combative. That's
I agree.
I would fight this cop.
Yeah.
Show up in your Hot Wheels over here, I'm kicking you.
This is the
console
kind that we
with
had.
high
This one
angled
Oh,
sucked.
look, two
So at
arm
the top of this
rests.
console, we are actually
That is cool.
integrating the Brother Pocket Jet printer.
That's what a
internally.
wheeling PA looks like.
Yep.
We have mounting space for the HHS 4206 cup
Look
holders,
at the flashlight
armrests,
holder.
gun locks
That's
in the
kinda
recess
cool.
panel portion
Like this Dreamlight
of that
Ooh,
front partition.
two gun
And on the
locks. I
side,
like
we
that.
have a small tablet mount also provided by
Bro, this would have been
Harris.
nice for us.
Dude, I know.
Both rifles in the front.
Dude.
So thanks for stopping by and tuning in once again.
You're welcome.
That arm, that swivel arm, was
Yeah.
cancer.
Yeah.
It never worked. And then it was like a wing nut that used to have to tighten was always like put on with someone with an ugga dugga.
Yeah.
And it just was never gonna loosen. You just would smack it enough times to get it to like move a little.
Somebody put Loctite on it just to be a dick.
Seriously. It was obnoxious. Ben,
Oh.
what's going on?
Let's see
Did
what
Blank
this.
Forge really change his name to Blank Forge Has a Mother Call Yours?
Yes, for Mother's
Yes.
Day.
Top tier.
Oh my God.
He changes it like
JLL.
every week.
Hold on a sec. How many years until you're considered vested in Texas?
Depends on the department.
Yep.
All
Definitely the
depends.
agency.
Yeah.
See, in
But,
California, it's 5 years.
Thank you for the super chat.
I think mine was 8.
Ours was 5.
Yours was 5.
See, but in
guy.
California, you have to pay 90% to tax. So who really cares if you're vested?
Not 90, 89.
You're right. Sorry. Sorry.
It sounds better. It's
Sorry. I exaggerated a bit.
They got that Apple pricing strategy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Chris Kaufman called this one. He says, uh-oh, badass incoming.
Bro.
And welcome
That
back, Nate with
posture.
911 Rapid Response. Thanks for tuning in once again to our YouTube channel.
Nice garage.
And today's vehicle showcase, we have for you a 2023 Dodge Durango Pursuit vehicle upfitted
I'm
for
not a
the
fan of
Towanda Police
Durangos.
Department. Return client of ours.
F admit
much
said
thanks for
12
having us
years
with these
here.
Projects.
EV.
Aftermarket
Bro,
equipment we've installed in this
damn.
vehicle,
Dang,
starting
man.
at the front.
12 years?
We have a Weston Elite push bumper, integrating
Oh,
two
oh my God,
wheeling
look at the guy sticking
ions
around the
in the
back.
top rail. Those are dual
Looks like a
models, red,
Scooby-Doo
white, blue,
villain.
white.
I always love
You
it.
get
It's like,
flashing
bro,
light
just
and
walk
steady light
confidently
function
behind
out of
there.
those.
Nobody will look at it. When you try
Also,
to
Also
speak like a
flashing the
Scooby-Doo
headlights.
Walk
villain.
faster. You went
Yeah.
so
And
slow.
on each side of the push bumper,
I
we
do
have
like the
surface
paint
mounted
scheme, the
wheel
black
and
with like this
T-ions
little
in
touch
red and
of
blue.
color. I do like this. I also like the hubcaps. I'm here for it.
My favorite thing when filming is when people will walk
Main
right
warning
in front
is
of the
going to be
camera and
provided
like
by
do a
the
slight
Wheel and
crouch
Legacy
where it's
light
like
bar.
you are
50
completely visible still.
48 inch, I'm sorry,
You're just
48
now
inch
like
light bar,
this.
duo, red, white, blue, white, red and amber,
There goes
blue and amber to the rear. They'll get multiple
I actually really
functions
like
out of that
this
as well.
I'm here for it.
With the CENTCOM core system we have installed.
Chris, we got a
Side front
comment
warning,
that said exaggerated a lot in taxes.
wheel and
It's
mirror beam.
35%. Is that true?
This is a surface
Yeah, it is
mounted
35%,
ion
yeah.
For what?
mounted on the vehicle specific.
Well, I know that's my
molding
personally.
for
I know
the
that's
mirror
my
cap.
tax bracket.
All
Getting
taxes?
red blue function out of
State
that.
income, or is it?
Is
And we
that
also
all
have
in
a
taxes?
red and
Because there's
blue
no
T-ion
way.
mounted in the rear side cargo window.
I'm at the actually no, I'm at the 30% tax bracket.
Graphics
For
you see
just your
installed on this
income?
vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Installed
why don't we
designed by
total up
Market
all of your
Graphics.
taxes?
Great job to the team there.
Oh no, it's yeah.
Income, sales, property. What else you got over there?
Well, you got to factor in stuff
Breathing.
too.
Right,
Gas,
breathing.
hookers, you know.
Hold on real quick, guys. I'm
Keep
trying to
Rear
figure out-
warning.
Whoa.
Sorry. I'm
We
sure
have
Those are
a wheel and inner edge
duty-free,
RST.
bro.
Is going to provide us with red amber, blue amber functions.
I still want,
And
like,
we've
in
also
that
got
last
surface
pillar,
mounted two-wheel
North PD had 'em,
T-ions
and Grand Prairie PD had them.
next to each side of the license plate.
Tower lights.
Yeah, like 3
And
lights
also
right there.
active.
Yeah,
we do
dude.
have
So
taillight
nice.
flashers.
Super bright.
So
OPS
nice when
public
you're on the
safety
highway.
box
Yeah, dude.
installed in the back. So drawer system.
Chris,
with
don't you
vehicle
also
specific
get
mounting
taxed if you try to
brackets,
leave California now?
prisoner containment
Governor's trying.
Yeah.
equipment
These
has
were the
been provided by
exact
ProGuard.
tubs that we had. We had
Yep.
ProGuard.
Recess panel.
ProGuard, yep.
Front partition with a center sliding
Pretty
window.
base. They were.
We've got the replacement
I would
transport
still
seat.
want bars
So with
on my
this seat,
windows.
we'll get
I've had too many windows. get
easier
kicked out.
ability
Yep.
to clean. And we have a lower loading height.
Oh, you mean in the
It's a
car? I
lower
thought you
height
meant on your
than what the
house.
OEM seats would be
No,
in
on
terms
the
of
Definitely
transportees going in and out,
Unfortunately, leave me alone.
and also providing us with the outboard
think they know
seatbelts.
better.
They've seen enough people walk into your house with guns.
Poly window barriers to finish that off.
Oh no, they got the plastic.
They do,
guard.
yeah. I
And
just
for the
saw it when
console,
he closed the
have us
door.
equipped, vehicle specific,
That's
gotta be-
nice. The separate
allowing
keyboard.
us to mount our
That is kind of
wheel
nice.
and CENTCOM core control head, rotary knobbed slide.
Joe Blow said drunks love the lights. That is
We have
true.
an open space there for the client's radio
So-
to be installed.
How's it right here?
Cup holders, armrests.
Do you know why these armrests got installed? Bill, what was our armrest?
Our gun.
It's literally like
Right.
the magazine of your rifle. You
Uh-huh.
would just like
Oh,
chicken
that
wing
too,
your
yeah.
elbow on there, so you could type, and you would type
Yep.
like this,
Yep. This.
like
That's it.
elbow on the steering wheel and like elbow on the magazine, and it probably ruined PMags over time.
Probably because you're putting a bit
A
of
lot
pressure on
weight.
it.
Yeah, but
We do have
shout
a
out to
pair
these-
of gun locks mounted in the recess panel area of the partition. And we've also provided them with a simple computer mounting device as well as keyboard mounting.
It's pretty cool.
that is very cool. I really dig this paint scheme.
Go ahead
I'm
and
not,
put this
I'm still not a
vehicle into
Durango
park.
fan. I'm with you,
No.
but
I just don't like the way they look.
I've had a Dodge
Indoors,
let me down on
the
patrol
photo
enough
cell on the
times
light
to
bar is
not
reading
want one.
low light, so we could go into
if I
a
heard correctly, this year
nighttime
is the
park
last year
mode. We're getting
Durango's
DVI function
doing
out
their
of this.
pursuit vehicle.
No kidding.
Oh, really?
I wonder why.
I know a lot
Daytime
of car
park.
manufacturers were stopping
Slightly
like, a lot of
different,
their fleet
giving us
stuff.
some off time
Yeah.
and high
Whether it was, like,
intensity.
Well, they did.
policing or
Durango
cargo
definitely
vans
stopped their
or-
fleet
And we
stuff
also
because
do
I
have
tried
our
to order
scene
some.
functions
Ford
And,
Chevy are the only
where
ones
we
that
will
are keeping
steady-
a major
Yeah.
presence in the space.
Or you just have a cheap police department and they buy regular cars and try to
Oh, that's-
turn them
that's-
into
yeah.
patrol cars.
Yeah,
That was
tranny's
us.
falling out.
That was us.
Oh my god.
Nope. They
We
did
better
great.
go to what was it, Guardian Fleet Safety to do it?
Oh, dude. I wish.
I had a car that would turn off on me
Yeah.
if I turned my steering wheel all the way to the left. So if I had to make a U-turn, so it would die going like 50. The
Yeah.
whole car, electronics and everything would die. I would have to straighten the wheel out. So I would just roll with it. I would straighten the wheel out and then hit the start button again. And it would just kick back on.
There you
And
go.
I tried downing it 2 or 3 times, but I couldn't replicate it in the parking lots. They wouldn't accept it. So I did it in there, like in the fleet area. I like turned the wheel to steering lock and let it die and then left it there. And was like, I need you guys to call me a tow. And they were like, why? I made a big deal about it. They finally fixed it, but
Yeah.
Well, back when Ford was pretty much the only game in town, I don't know if you guys know this, but there was only 3 keys for the Ford Explorer, or for the the Crown Vic. So 3 keys was all they made to unlock the cars. And what they did was they just distributed those keys randomly to police departments. So you had a 1 in 3 chance to unlock a police car in the United States with the key that you were issued.
Yeah.
And here's the worst part. Guess what happened when we started selling those cars on the auction to taxi cab companies and stuff like that? We gave them the fucking keys to our vehicles.
That's incredible.
And that's probably before like electronic like sensors that are supposed to.
Yeah,
like,
it was. But the Crown Vic, that's actually the Crown. There, you literally, and you know the sad part about the Crown Vic, they would get to a point that you didn't need a key anymore to turn the ignition on because it had been used so many times that
you could just turn it.
You just turn it. Wow,
that's awesome.
Jeez.
Hey, I miss the old days.
Man. Well, here you go, Chris. Here's the old days.
Yeah. That's old. That's a little bit older than me.
I do like this radio antenna. That's kind of awesome.
That had to be that has to be 60s, right? The Plymouth?
Those whip antennas, yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Hey, Keith, when was this?
Year 2 or year 3 for you?
Yeah, exactly. You an FTO still or no? Damn, it's a good looking car though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh no, yeah, I think it's like, just the nostalgia of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How wild though. Those things had to
Oh, hell yeah.
shit. That's kind of sick. I bet that thing handled like absolute garbage though. I bet on the highway you were fine, but the
Yeah.
second you had to go
Ooh.
like residential pursuits
That's
or
a pretty
something.
sweet.
1969.
That's like the pre-evolution of the Michigan ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. They hadn't decided on the stupid little hood dome thing.
It just needs to hold.
That's
like,
for
a water
side
stone.
stops, dude. Come on.
NASA base station on the back. No kidding. I tell you what, they just also made good-looking cars back then.
Yeah.
It's just a fleet vehicle to them back then.
Ooh, I like
Mm-hmm.
this.
That's kind of
Now I'm going to venture to say these cars were just regular cars.
That's what I'm saying.
bought.
It's a regular car. They just
No,
slapped
this
the
was
name on
no. This was a. This
it.
said
Manufactured.
this
Yeah,
said
they
it was
make
made as a patrol car.
That's cool.
The Polera Patrol.
Bro, hold the camera steady. What the
I
hell?
know.
It might be that roar of that engine, dog.
Because I say yes, the roar of the engine.
Look at it go.
Some say, "Oh my
Look at that
god,
bounce,
they can
dude."
drive like grass."
Hey, did you guys ever watch The Highwayman?
I don't.
The Kevin Costner one about hunting Bonnie and Clyde?
Yes.
Do you remember when they were in pursuit? They were like, "We're doing 35 miles an hour." Like, oh my god! And they were like hanging on for their dear life.
Yeah, we're flying.
Dude, this Ford Fairline is beautiful.
That's pretty cool.
Cars back then.
Giving me Batman vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Josh, have you ever seen the original Mad Max?
Yes.
What was their patrol car?
What was their patrol car?
Remember
It
they had the patrol cars that they had in the movie for Mad Max, the police cars?
What were they?
Ford Falcon.
Really?
No kidding.
Yep.
That's cool. Man, I had some crusty ass Charger.
Yeah.
Body panels all off and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually a Ford Falcon, and that version of the Ford Falcon was only made in Australia.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, I guess it was filmed in Australia. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do y'all ever see departments in Texas loosening up their tattoo policies?
They already have.
Dude, everybody's loose up
Yeah,
there.
I let my officers. I changed our policy. They can show their tattoos.
Bill is currently within uniform code for
No, I'm
most
not.
police departments.
Uh-uh.
Oh, the beard's probably a little too long.
I have a hand tattoo.
Oh, you can't have hands?
Not a lot of
Yeah.
departments are still not on board with hands.
Oh.
But you don't have to wear long sleeves if you have like forearm tattoos. Like APDU still wouldn't let me roll with a hand tattoo.
Oh, here's this LAPD one. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
That is hotness.
This is my favorite patrol car.
And yes, my beard is pretty long for a uniform.
The Caprice.
The Caprice.
I feel like this could still make it today. I feel like you could still get down even in city streets, because the wheelbase is so much wider than those other ones. Like they're skinny tires and whatever. This you could probably
just retrofit it a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Do like a resto mod. It'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, like a Nissan Altima ain't getting away from this.
No.
You know what I mean?
Imagine a pit with one of those.
Golly,
dude, that'd be so cool.
The next iteration of this
The
car
freaking
was
weight
so
behind that vehicle.
Yeah, it was the next one was had that rounded. They rounded out the rear end on it, and it was just ugly, and it couldn't stay on the road. So
yeah, when they made a lot of vehicles, they went the rounder body styles. That ruined a lot of vehicles for a long time. Like what would it be? The late 90s, no, mid 90s Mustangs. Remember how ugly those things were?
Yeah.
Those were hideous. He said the 94 Caprice was better, is what he's saying.
That was a Holden Commodore.
This is probably the coolest video we've seen so far. It's just cool to see these classic ones. Also, like back when policing, they just kind of made it up as they went. Shit's kind of wild. Like, how thick do you think their Geo's book was back then?
It was a one sheet. It was like a syllabus. It on the first day.
It was a pamphlet.
Yeah. It was an index card, basically said.
It was more suggestions than anything. It's like, you maybe not.
That's the city that was right next to my city.
Family Guy clip where they just hold up the shade of colors.
Baldwin Park, California.
This was we started off with the year models, I think before these, on the Dodge Chargers when Bill and I were
just before that one.
The Chitlins.
Because our newer ones had the round LED outlined lights.
Those were nice.
Yeah, but the headlights always went out.
These were nice to drive.
Yeah, but you guarantee one of those headlights was out.
Yeah, that probably.
So now, how am I supposed to stop someone for a headlight being out?
Hey, Josh, this is what I drive right here.
This?
Yeah.
I did like.
They rode
these,
nice.
Yeah.
And they did city driving incredibly well. Yeah. I took turns.
But this is what I'm talking about. We didn't get the patrol version. No. They just bought Dodge Chargers and added the police shit to them.
Yeah.
It was sassy.
Is that even cheaper to do than to just buy?
Yeah, because you're buying like fleet. You're getting fleet prices.
Oh, you're probably buying it. Yeah.
So the vehicle is so much cheaper to begin with that adding the 20 to 30 grand of police stuff is probably still cheaper than had you bought the patrol version. Because you got to think, because we were only getting V6s, we weren't getting V8s. There was nothing upgraded about the brakes or the suspension or any of that stuff. Like, there was really nothing added to it. So I'm not watching. This video is 30 minutes long. I'm not watching it.
Dan said the Holden Commodore was the best.
What? I'm going to take Dan's word for it.
Yeah. This is more Dubai stuff.
Dubai again?
Yeah, I don't care about Dubai. Sorry.
What the hell's this?
Boom, boom, boom.
Mustang.
This guy's out here minding his business.
Minding his business.
I wonder if they're going to show the new back then in the day GTO 5.
Dude, those were hot.
Oh no!
There we go.
My dog.
They're going 35 according to that speed limit sign.
This thing would get dusted.
Yeah. I wouldn't stop for that taxi cab.
Bro, that Mustang did not have a true Mustang engine in it.
It's a 289.
God, I don't know what happened in the 80s. They just decided to shit on everything beautiful.
Yep.
Like, bro.
Yeah. Wow, even he's wearing a vest.
Look at that. Vest, gun, whole nine. Those aviators are obnoxious.
This is Reno 911.
I love my aviators. As a motor officer, they're must have.
So one of those mustaches is real and the other is put on with some glue.
Yep. You ordered your aviators with your boots, Josh.
The same supplier.
Look at him walking backwards, staring at the car.
But he didn't put his thumbprint on the trunk.
Oh no! Whatever will happen.
The controlled deployment of power.
Oh, they got a Taurus, a Mustang, and
those were the worst Mustangs ever made.
Yep.
God, these things were hideous.
And they even put the 5.0s in them, which is just like sacrilegious to me.
It's a crime. They're pulling each other over for that.
You know what? the new Mustang EVs are pretty ugly.
That's kind of worse. Yeah.
Oh, they're yeah.
The 80s gave us techno music. Escape from New York was pretty good.
There was no techno in the 80s. That was a 90s thing. Let's get it right.
What'd you guys have? It was just
the movies were great though.
I don't even think it was EDM back then.
Nope, there was no EDM. It was actually new wave.
Yeah. Highlander, I'll bless. Top Gun is overrated. The original
yes,
one,
agreed.
Very overrated.
Agreed.
How dare you?
What?
Escape from New York, I watched recently, and my nostalgia was better than the movie was. But
hey,
9.6 seconds.
I'll give you Highlander.
You know what else the 80s gave you?
AIDS?
Me.
Oh,
dog.
I'm happy. Hey, I'm happy to know that producer Juan has AIDS.
He's not wrong.
Got it in the 80s.
I guess so.
Emu, what kind of 89 did you have? Red Dawn was pretty good. That actually, I will wrap into rant.
Red Dawn back then was a better
that
movie
aged
than,
better too.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, Scarface was in the 80s.
the new version they caved in because the enemy was supposed to be China, but they wanted the movie to be shown in China, so they CGI'd and made it Korea.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb.
At least North Korea, or just said Korea?
North Korea.
Yeah, it was North Korea.
Still dumb.
The new one is not great, and it's not even new anymore, is it? It's like 10 years old.
Is at least with Chris Hemsworth.
It was not great.
It's kind of sad when you have an Australian actor who fucking has an accent playing a United States special service guy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, only one person could pull that off, and that was Schwarzenegger. You know. Because we all just accepted Schwarzenegger for what he was, right?
Yep.
He was confident about it.
Hey, but think about it. You got Predator, you got Terminator, Commando.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Conan.
Oh, yes.
That aged well. Yeah.
Yes.
My wife and I watched that recently, and she was like, this really works.
Yeah.
He was in a Western.
Conan, what is best in life?
So we're here with Stacey Stevens.
Schwarzenegger?
Hearing the screams of my enemy.
He was called Handsome Stranger.
The lamentations of the women.
Interesting.
I figured, you know what? It's your stream. I'll let you say it.
Former police officer and VP and Chief Marketing Officer of Carbon Motors. Thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, True Life was good too.
So take me a little bit through the process of how you guys came to be.
So I was a police officer in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
It's so
and
underrated.
What I realized very early on in my career
Dallas-Fort Worth
there's no such thing as a purpose-built police car. Everything is a retail passenger car. It's been upfitted with a bunch of aftermarket equipment and what we like to call a Mr. Potato-headed fashion.
Okay.
So none of the equipment, none of the law enforcement equipment was ever designed, engineered, or manufactured to be a part of the police car. And what's most appalling to me as a police officer is nobody ever goes back and recertifies the vehicle as safe.
So the computer that's in there comes off and hits someone, or a baton stick holder comes unbolstered.
Or something's mounted right in front of an airbag deployment zone. I mean, 100-mile-an-hour missiles shooting at
Tell me you have no idea what
you're
you're talking
That's a
about.
bit of a problem.
Calls an AR an assault rifle.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel in the driver's seat there?
It feels remarkably different from my old patrol car.
Yeah,
it is
I'll bet.
much more comfortable. Plus, I got everything right
How much
here
you
on
wanna
my
bet this guy was
fingertips.
a cop for less
now
time
I've got
than we were?
everything right here on my steering wheel. So I've got my push-to-talk for the two-way radios, presets for the emergency lights here.
And you get this cool,
Why do
huge
you need
touchscreen right
presets?
here.
That's the heart of the vehicle. It's called ORCA. ORCA stands for Onboard Rapid Command Architecture.
Oh, you
This
feel
is the
good about that
interface
one,
for the
don't you?
officer, not only to access all the law enforcement equipment, but also the automotive side, which is totally different than the way.
Okay, so we're
law
talking muscle
enforcement
memory now.
vehicles are
You're going to be
done
fucking
today.
looking
You can
down
plug
to
in
try to
LPD,
activate your fucking
and now
lights
you can see,
instead
okay,
of
there's
hitting a
problem with
fucking
the lights, or
button
there's a
right
problem with
there.
the radar, there's a
Switch.
problem with
It's literally
the
a
something's
switch.
going wrong.
Like,
It's
What-
everything's tied
what
in.
is more
It's
dangerous?
done through
That
this
is
user
that is
interface.
more
I
dangerous
see you
right there.
got buttons here for heated and cooled seats.
And we also have heated and cooled cup holders for the ultimate comfort.
Look at how many times he's looked down already.
Dude, he's bragging about the cup holders having the heating and cooling technology. Are you kidding me? Is this a cop car? What are we doing?
Phil, you were right. He was a police officer at the Capel Police Department from 2000 to 2002.
2 years is exactly what I was going to say.
The tech and the features that are in this E7.
Absolutely. So some of the other things
Oh
that we
my
have,
gosh.
infrared camera. Obviously being able to see at night is a critical component for law enforcement
The
work.
carbon motors thing for 10 years.
License
though.
plate
Good for
recognition
him.
cameras. It can read up to 1,500
Never
license
heard of
plates
it,
per
so
minute. Highway closure speed.
must
so
not be
you can
doing
have vehicles
great.
Going in the opposite direction.
That's what
We actually
dispatchers
saw
are
this
for.
kind of technology in
That's
an
probably
episode that we
true.
did with LAPD, but it was kind of clunky and it was on the roof, and I don't see that on the
Listen, the
E7. You
prototype
guys
will be
have
ready any year
integrated
now.
it.
Yeah.
That's correct. And look just under the fascia, you'll see the two rectangular cameras. We've integrated it as part of the
This
body,
is so
just like
dumb.
all of the other equipment, and it's been tested.
lost
So
their
all the
funding.
electronics work together. Officers are in their car 8 to 12 hours a day. Do you want your cop that is pulling you over to give you a ticket to be grouchy?
No.
Seats were designed specifically
Yeah,
for
'cause I was
somebody who's
grouchy 'cause of the
wearing
patrol
a plethora
car,
of
for
on-body
sure.
gear. You'll see there's cutouts in the
That's
seat
definitely
for
what
the
I
gun
was
to go,
worried
for your
about.
ready to go, for your
Pause it real
handcuffs to
quick.
go.
Also, those expensive seats are going to get fucked like instantaneously.
Immediately. With a gun belt? Are you kidding me?
I was going to say, there's your gun, there's your radio,
The
there's your
knife you keep in your pocket?
Like, we fucked up every set of, like, you might as well just have the cheapest seats that aren't miserable that you can replace very easily. Like,
Yeah. What a joke.
Also, if it was like made for someone because you would have to change the geometry of the seat to make it comfortable for someone wearing like a waist and a gun belt.
Yeah.
So like that would have been an easier thing to maybe manufacture that's more catered towards a police officer.
Yeah.
I think also if they had skipped the touchscreen and actually went with physical switches or like physical hard buttons that were all
Benji
done.
said, "Do you want your cop to become grouchy?" Of course. How else will they start their own moderately successful YouTube channel? It's a good comment right there.
Gotta pin it. Hold on.
I got you.
I'm on it.
Then we have coach doors. People look at the car and they, wow, the doors open backwards.
Yes.
You want
Oh,
the officer
perfect.
to be safe, so we reverse
Make it
the
easier
seat
for the
belts. We
suspect to
open
get into the
door
driver's
in a
seat of the
rear-hinge
car.
manner so
Genius.
The biomechanics work better for inserting somebody into
This
the
is the
vehicle.
stupidest
And then
shit
it
I've
gives you
seen
an
all
added
day.
layer of protection. So now you have two doors that are
Pete's
blocking
all
from both
upset
sides, and
you
you have
messed
just a little
with
bit
it.
more concealment.
Why has no one done that? That just seems like, duh, right?
Because there's no such
seems
thing
like,
as a
duh.
purpose-built police car until now.
Okay.
Nope, not even now. It looks like a Chrysler 300.
What excites you the most out of this? You know, this is a passion project, obviously.
Yeah, dude.
The most exciting thing for me is I had always wanted to help. I've been to one too many police
You could sell
funerals,
this
and
to, like,
that's not a
private security, maybe.
Whoops. I don't know what I did, but that's fine.
Because then you sell them on the comfort and all that other nonsense. 'Cause they
Yeah.
don't have to.
Dude. I would rather see an SUV or even like a hatchback would be a better idea for a patrol car just for the room.
Yeah.
You
Nobody would
want
respect a hatchback.
Agreed. I would like to see a. Hey, we're live. This is Inception live. I would have liked to see like a taller, like a slightly taller. Honestly, the Tahoes were really good solutions because they sat a little taller, but they kept a wide enough wheelbase that you weren't worried about flipping it.
And the Tahoe was fairly comfortable.
Yeah,
as
it
is.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had cloth seats, so you weren't worried about you were going to spill stuff on it or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, the back seats were also bigger. We arrested grown people that were very combative, and so having the nice big, was it ProTech or whoever it was that made the bucket seats for back there? That was a nice touch.
ProTech, ProGuard.
ProGuard.
Yeah.
ProGuard. Like, it's kind of like imagine if someone said on a camera lens that they had a quick detach button for your lens. That was just a push button. Like, you wouldn't want that because, like, I don't want to drop my $5,000.
I wouldn't trust it. Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Because also any idiot that's walking by who knows about it can push the button, knock over your.
Also, just
$5,000.
100% to be fair, I don't want a guy that was a cop for 12 minutes out of academy and PTO being the one who's like designing a intentionally made police car.
You know what? We're gonna have Keith. Well, I'm gonna see if I can find somebody that'll let Keith design a police car.
Yeah,
he'd be good. He does like safety stuff now.
That'd be legit.
He'd be all over it.
Oh, you know what we need is a interceptor car immobilizer is what we need, and it's just a fast little vehicle that just runs up and just like has multiple grapplers. Like, you could totally just like when they do those street like shutdowns.
Yeah.
It's just a car that goes out just immobilizing everything there. Just every single car it can find. It's like bumper cars. You have side grapplers, spike
It
strips.
deploys a bunch of mini cars.
Dude, you imagine you could deploy spike strips for, like, you drop them.
Why did you just... Oh, did Chris change his name?
Maybe.
He just moved above you in the stack.
He did. He changed it from T.O. Chris to Chris the Cop. Change it back.
Not today.
Not
we should
today.
react to ourselves 5 minutes ago by watching the stream. See how we've changed.
Yeah. More people have got here.
Hey, shout out to everybody. We did have
Nice.
some new people pop in.
Bro, y'all are night owls.
Hello to the person that just joined the Patreon group. Say hello. I will be hanging out with you guys for a
Hello.
little bit in the after party.
I will not. I need to go to bed.
I will have a semi-early day tomorrow, and then I have NRAM I have to go to all week. But I will eventually be off on Sunday. Hopefully I can go hang out with you guys. But the good news is the Thursday stream should happen just as a Thursday stream should. We will be doing the very last Bonsai episode. R.I.P. If you guys would like to take part in the debauchery that is Bonsai, you can join our Patreon group for as little as $1 a month. It gives you direct access to our Discord. The other cool thing that we just activated was YouTube memberships. If you're a little technologically challenged and don't want to go to Patreon or any of those places, you can indeed just subscribe to the channel as a member.
Yeah.
That still gives you access to the Discord.
Yes.
The
So,
benefits are slightly different because we can't give you merch on YouTube. So here you get little emojis, you get custom emojis, and you get a membership badge.
Yeah.
So, and, yeah. If you want to get the merch, you still got to go to Patreon and get into one of the higher tiers. But you can do the regular $1 a month here to get the basics.
If you guys have any interest in a 5M server, we're currently kicking around that idea. We have a couple of people in our Patreon that are looking to set one up, and we might be kicking around some of our Patreon dollars to go and host one so that we have one for our own. I think that might be cool for some future content. You have people like Chris that act like they're important, but they he's like talking to his I'm gonna say what is Chris saying?
It's a
on the
fake phone call.
No. He's talking to his gynecologist right now, setting up an appointment because he needs his wellness exam. Yeah.
Okay. I buy that.
I'll buy it.
Anyways. Keith, thank you for hanging out with us. Bill, thank you for hosting and having to change the cameras twice. That is a pain in the ass.
It's okay.
Producer Juan, thank you for
I've gotten
coming.
pretty good at it.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, he's came back.
When's your doctor's appointment, Chris?
Yeah, when's your doctor's appointment?
Proctologist, right?
Oh, turned off my
He
headphones.
can't hear us.
You can't hear us.
Unfortunately, some of us still have to do police work, so you know.
Who is that?
Who?
When is
The people I just sent to a call.
Nice.
The people I just sent to a call.
You should have just put it on speaker and like put it into the mic.
You
so
know
we
what?
could
I
hear.
realized I was still broadcasting. I was at that. I'm so glad you guys didn't hear that conversation.
Little Duck, I don't know.
No, it doesn't change anything on YouTube if you sub to the Patreon, but you do get a sticker.
Yeah.
With your membership, I think. With I forget what level.
Emu, I wish I needed to poop. I don't need to poop right now, so I need to.
No, that was yesterday when he left me and Juan in the room.
Oof. Yesterday was rough.
Yeah,
Either
it's
way,
gone for like an hour.
We will
wait,
see
where's
you
the-
guys.
We filmed an episode of Only Cop with just me.
Yep, I was gone for that long.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Did a welfare check, especially the broccoli stem.
Bro, you're getting just lit up about these broccoli stems.
Hey Doug, it's because they know me. Anyways,
What happened to our Josh can't stop himself from shitting sound?
it should be there. Hold on, I got it. Stand by. It's at the very bottom. There it is.
All right.
Gotcha, bitch.
Oh.
So, anyways, thank you guys for everybody that's here. We will see the rest of you guys on Thursday, and for everybody
Chris,
else.
give us the sign off for Chris the Cop.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me join you today. Actually, I was expecting a little bit more excitement than looking at
I'm
police
sorry.
cars, and then next Tuesday, I have my last board meeting, so I'll probably actually be here with you guys because what are they going to do me? What are they going to do to me if I miss it? Fire me?
Be awesome.
Exactly. I have 15 days left, gentlemen.
Dude.
Hey, I will make next Tuesday more
Congrats,
exciting for you.
Hey,
all right.
Actually, if you start coming to the body cam stream, that's more exciting
1, 2,
for
3.
what you want to talk about.
You know, there's 5 of us. We should do a Ready or Not stream for Tuesday, just for old time's sake.
I'm down.
It's like a send
I'm down.
I
Let's do it.
Ready or not?
Mayhem. There's going to be no ROEs.
What'd you say, Keith?
I'm not set up for keyboard for ready or not, so you have to pull in one of your other.
But anyways, hey, thanks guys for letting me join.
Or we'll
For-
just run with 4.
There you go.
For those of you that don't know, but you have to know, is I'm Chris the Cop. I have my channel as well, but I wanted to hang out with the boys from OnlyCops and partake in their Tuesday madness because I think it's actually kind of cool. Actually, no, it's not kind of cool. It is cool to like watch these videos and give you guys our perspective. But thank you, gentlemen, for letting me join, and producer Juan for seeing your sleepy head and sleepy voice.
You're welcome.
So
You're welcome.
Bye, Dan. Anyways, for everybody else, we will see you guys on
Thanks,
Thursday.
Little Duck, for the super.
Yeah, super chat.
You guys want to know what Phasmo grinding is? You'll have to join the Patreon.
Oh my god, I don't want to know. I
yeah.
don't ever want to know.
Anyways, we'll see the rest of you guys later. Until next time, thank you for writing.
Bye.